the stream.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the 5th session of Curse of Strahd. Welcome to the. I can hear myself. Whoever has it on loud, please turn it off because I hate hearing myself. So, do a quick recap and then we will begin. So, last time the group were caught in a really horrible storm on their way to Valakai, and they met a tabaxi on the way. The lovely new person to our squad. And they fought off some dire wolves, and on the way, again, they passed more headless statues and a windmill which contained 3 voices that they could hear, one of which belonged to this very creepy looking crone woman who tried to steal away one of the characters but failed miserably. And at the very end, they found 4 megaliths which contained pictures of different cities to correspond with the different seasons, along with a raven who was eating something and a pile of children's teeth. And we will continue. So at the moment, it's beginning to get dark. The clouds are beginning to darken. They become grayer and grayer as the night draws in.
Okay, so we are still at the Circle of Stones?
You are indeed.
That's totally
and
not
where
Stonehenge.
are we? That's not Stonehenge. No. And then where are we on the main map? Because I know we left the windmill.
You're literally just outside near. You're about maybe 20 feet away from the windmill. There's this little tiny incline, just down the road a little bit, which leads to these megaliths.
Okay, and it how close to nightfall is it?
At the moment, all you can see really is the fact that the clouds are beginning to darken, and it's getting dark quite quickly.
Okay, so guys, I guess we should find somewhere safe to make camp.
In the windmill.
No, God, no. Nobody flavors of nope.
If you really want to, you can try.
So are we still kind of in a wooded area, or what?
At the moment, the megaliths are in a clearing. All the kind of grass has been cut away. It looks like it's been maintained quite well for quite some time. It's been very much man-made and man-kept. But around them is these very thick trees, and the more you look into them, the deeper the woods get, and the darker they get.
And then if we were to go back onto the path, is that all just woods on either side?
No, on your left-hand side will be woods, and on the right-hand side is the beginning of a sheer drop, like going upwards.
Oh, all right. Sheer up, yeah. Gotcha.
Sheer upwards.
Well, I don't know how everybody else feels, but I feel like we should get as far away from these monoliths as possible before making camp, because I am very creeped out.
Sounds like a good idea.
I concur.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
So you guys traveling back down the road still, and as you do, the forest begins to get thicker and thicker and thicker on one side, and the cliff face on your, I guess technically your right hand side, as you're walking down this road, is getting more sheer. It's getting more rocky and crumbly.
Thick woods,
So-
sheer rock.
Yeah.
Sure.
Are these woods so dense that like it wouldn't make sense to make camp inside the woods? Like, is it like tree to tree to tree?
You can make camp in them. It's more, it begins quite thin, but you can see as it gets deeper and deeper, you can see it becomes darker and darker, and it's difficult to differentiate between like the trees and the darkness. It's
Okay.
falling in.
Well, guys, it doesn't look like there's anywhere else for us to make camp except for in the woods. Thoughts?
I guess we're camping in the woods.
Right?
Yep.
Healer? Anybody else?
I'd find a cabin, and it'd be a cabin in the woods.
No. No more domiciles in the woods. No.
No.
Okay, I guess we'll make camp in the woods.
Make a quick survival roll for me.
Switching to different screen. No, wrong screen. No, regret.
Doof.
All right. Sorry. So which survival?
Yep.
All right.
Is
so
that anybody or just Brew?
18.
Anybody, to be honest.
20, 21.
24.
I'm gonna trust them.
Okay, that's fine.
Also gonna trust them.
Yeah.
I think you guys managed to find a nice little area which seems quite secure enough away from the main road that nothing walking along it would harm you, but enough that you guys can still see around. You're not in the deep forest so much so that you're blinded by the darkness or by anything which could just reach out and get you.
I give Anne a little nod of, yeah, we badass. We found a good spot.
We done good. We did alright.
Okay, do you guys want to set up a campfire or would you like to not to?
I would say
I mean,
no
is it-
fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no fire.
Not raining, is it?
Hmm?
Not raining, is it?
Nope, at the moment it is clear. The storm from earlier, you can like smell the fresh grass and everything smells that kind of like after storm.
The petrichor. The petrichor.
Love that smell.
Ooh.
The dewiness is still clinging to everything.
I'm still little Corky Moss. I'm gonna sit down next to Duck.
For those who don't know, Cork is a small boy who looks like Oliver.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I look
forgot
like
about that.
Please, sir, can I have some more? I'm gonna sit down next to Duck, and I'm just gonna fill Duck in on everything, basically. So Duck will have the same knowledge that we have. And while I'm telling the story of everything that's been done, I'm just gonna flick through everybody's face while I'm doing it, and we were like, and this guy is the gypsy king, blah blah blah. This guy was this, like I'm just gonna fill him in on everything.
Okay, so you're now aware of the fortune told by Madame Ava in the caravan, including items which apparently will help you along your journey. You're not quite sure how or what these things are, but you kind of believe what she says. She seemed kooky enough, but wise enough.
Kooky, wise. meh.
Crazy, whatever.
Cool.
I will set up my tent and have
Okay.
Irina take shelter in there.
Irina puts her hand on your shoulder and nods a little thank to you as she goes into her tent to sleep.
My tent to sleep.
Oh, your tent. You're sleeping. Oh.
Just clarifying, that was my tent.
Oh.
I will change back to Arena and just lie kind of near the tent.
Okay. Who would like to take first watch?
I will.
Okay. And then I'm going
How long are our shifts being broken
Only-
into?
Use your big words.
to be 3 shifts to get through the night.
How many hours are those shifts?
Making me do quick.
Long enough that if you take one, you have 4 hours to.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours each.
Cool. Well, then I only need one of those shifts to take a nap, and then I can assist on 2 of the others.
Okay. So which one would you like to take? Second or third?
I'll go on second and third. I'll sleep during the first.
I'll sleep. I'll take third shift with you.
Okay, I'll take second, I guess, with you.
Cool. And then Duck, you've got first, you said?
Yep.
Gary, do you want to be with Duck? for the first
Okay.
one? There we go.
Throwing a lot of big things at me, all right?
Yeah, that's fine. You guys are pairing up. Okay. So the night has begun to draw in. It's getting darker and darker around you. The forest, which is behind you, has become pitch black. Even with night vision, it's very dark. It's very, very difficult to see. The road is still quite visible, but the rest of it's pretty pitch black. Garuga and Duck, could you please make a perception roll for me? Or if one of you wants to do it with advantage, do that. I think both of you are rolling.
What's perception? 21.
I rolled a 1.
Duck sees nothing. Duck is like distracted by a twig on the floor, which looks like it's moving, like pouncing towards it. Garuga, however, notices something in the air. These little lights, lightly kind of dancing towards you guys. And make a quick little nature roll for me.
19 plus 5, 24.
are little fireflies. You know that they're not harmful, but they just sometimes come out at night. And each one of them comes and lands on each of your noses. And boom, you guys are level 3.
Oh, just.
Oh, shite. All right, hold on.
Boom, you guys all die from fireflies.
Yeah.
You're all deathly allergic.
It's what the fireflies want us to underestimate them.
All right.
So
Okay.
now I'm gonna
figure out
manage
this
level.
I don't remember.
nonsense
We just
again.
did this, I feel like.
We did this last week. It took forever.
2 weeks ago.
How do we do it
2 weeks
again?
ago now.
Yeah. I miss paper and pencil.
I mean, it does work the same once you get used to it. Well, you can
yeah,
make
once
it
you
work
get used
the
to
same.
it. All right, so
Yeah.
You guys are level 3.
I'm fucking great. All right, no, can we actually go over how we do this?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
Manage levels, probably.
Basically, you roll 1 hit dice. With you, I would just override it on use the override thing on leveling up.
Okay. So when we do the override, does that mean we just take the original one and add the new one to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just put in the added together number and that overrides the
Then
thing.
it will
Right,
it will do the constitution and everything still. Should do
Does it?
Okay,
Oh,
right. So I roll
shit.
a D.
So if it says 3d8, do I have to roll 3d8?
No, just
Roll
one.
1d8.
Just
One.
add.
Just
one
one.
per
Okay.
level.
One per level. Okay, cool.
And
Very
I can
confused.
roll a 1, right?
If you roll a 1, you re-roll because
Oh my God.
1 is absolute just
Okay.
crap.
Thank you for pointing that out because I was about to put that in.
And we established Constitution goes on every level, right?
Yeah. So if you're overriding, you add whatever your constitution modifier is. However, if you're just doing it the normal way, it will then do it automatically.
Wait, and then.
So if you're overriding, say you roll a 6 and your constitution modifier is +3, you'll override it as +9.
Where is the. Okay.
Yes, meta
Say that
man.
again, Becky. I missed that last part.
Okay, say you roll a 6. If you're doing the override method, you'll then add your constitution modifier. So say if it's like +3, it'll then be add 9 onto the previous number.
Okay, so I have to add 9 on top of what I have.
Yes,
So I rolled an 8.
that's fine. What's your constitution modifier?
So I think my previous one was 14, and I have a Constitution modifier of +9.
No, that was just an example.
Oh no, I have one
Oh.
of +9.
Your
Yeah,
constitution
it's added every level for him, so it will be his constitution will be +3. So it's every level +3, +3, +3 makes +9. It's the same as mine.
Okay, that's
Ah.
So it's only +3 on top of the thing I'm
Yes.
gonna put then. Okay. Fucking hell.
so it'll be 8 + 3, so 11 plus 11 to your.
This is so stressful.
You guys do it so much more complicated than what I do. It's crazy.
So, Garuga, you rolled an 8. What did everyone else roll?
I also rolled an 8.
I
Yep.
rolled a 1 and then you got me to re-roll. So I went the other
I
end of the
rolled
spectrum.
a 6.
6.
So now I'm at 20. No, that's not correct. It should be 22.
Rage, what did you roll?
I've already put it in. My HP is now 25.
I was asking what you rolled just so I can keep
Yeah, I forgot. I literally picked up my dice. I did the math. I put my dice next to me. It's already gone.
Okay. Nick, what did you roll?
8.
Yeah, 25. Okay, there we go.
Popular number this time.
And then, depending on which, specific people should then either get feats or
Oh, what the?
dual classing.
I get meta.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got things with exclamation marks beside them.
I have no
No.
idea if I got anything or what I got.
I've gone to Bard College.
Yes, choosing that will determine all sorts of different things to do with what magic you get.
Oh, I've got new spells.
And you'll also get new spells.
So many new spells.
Just do this at the beginning so we can then continue on. The magical fireflies.
I don't even. It doesn't give me a description of what these things mean. God damn you.
It should be, if you click on one, it should then tell you beneath what that does.
No, it does not.
Yes! Spiritual weapon!
Oh, it says read from the player's handbook or other
Oh.
sources. All right.
What is it you're wanting, Gary? I'll just Google it for you.
I'm just googling it now.
Okay.
If my phone decides, I don't have a new Swish phone like you.
I think where you get an extra die on your sneak attack, and you get. Trying to think back to being a level 3 rogue.
Yeah. I
Becky,
got
I'm gonna
fast
send
hands.
you. I'm gonna send you.
I got a cutting action and fast hands.
Yeah, so you can now do dodge. Is it not dodge?
No, uncanny dodge isn't until level 5, I don't think.
No. Cunning action. Isn't that all the stuff on your bonus action?
You sim-
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That is my spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Sorry, let me quickly just save this. Oh.
I've been waiting for that. Oh my god, too many tabs. Look at all these fancy spells that I'm gonna have to read up on now. Because I don't know what half of them do.
Because they're just gonna be watching everyone flip.
My hit points are off on my sheet. Hold on. How's that?
Yes. Apologies, stream. It's going to be a bit weird for a little bit. Just while
Leveling up.
they start out stuffing things.
Did I get any new cantrips? That'd be sweet.
Oh, you should get some new ones, I think. Unless you start with all of them.
I have no idea. I haven't
There we go. Okay.
looked at my sheet yet.
So I'm between swords and law. Right.
Sweet. I've just learned meta magic.
I love meta magic. So handy.
Ba-bam!
Okay, I'll use that one.
You're so proud about getting spiritual weapon, Nick. It's adorable.
Not that I've even used it yet, but my blood curses can now curse things without blood
Oh,
for reasons.
so you could curse a stone. I don't like that tree. Be gone.
Ooh, and spiritual weapon is a bonus action. Sweet.
Yeah, it is. And then it's a bonus action to move it, I believe. See if I get any new shit.
Ooh, I get a few that are just
You should do.
few
Rage.
spells that are just always prepared now as well. Nice.
Oh, that's done. I've added that into your
Hey, I can
garage of stuff, Nick.
learn another level 1 spell. Or level 2.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to the realm of level 2 magic as a sorcerer. It gets fun. You can go invisible.
Oh god.
I'm Yasara.
I can turn into anybody I want. What is the point of being invisible?
Oh, true.
Be someone else.
But you can like learn a whole bunch of new things because you can
Yes,
get.
I can. Yes, I can. Whatever the fuck an Agonazer's Scorcher is,
Oh
that's
yeah.
what I know.
Becky, do you want to swap us off the windmill?
Oh yes.
But we love the windmill. It's our favorite place.
Problem is, this thing won't let me scroll across the pages, and it won't let me move it normally. Screw it. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen. Look at anything but the screen. Because Roll20 is really dumb in the way it does its thing. Don't look at the screen. Don't look at the screen.
Still on the windmill on my screen, so.
There we go.
Didn't move.
Should do now.
Nope.
Oh, that's what I want.
Should have done.
Ooh,
Nope.
spoopy.
Nick, it's moved for other people, just not Nick. Is it a spooky woods?
Yes.
I have spooky words.
Okay.
I do not have spooky woods.
Mm.
You're not invited.
Apparently. Let me refresh Roll20.
Spoopy, spoopy, spoopy woods. Spoopy woods.
There's the bard.
We had that problem the other day, didn't we? On
Yeah.
Roll20.
Oh, so let me see. So the Roll20 will let you scroll across with maps. It won't let you scroll across with the players.
It should. I've done it before.
Didn't let me for some reason. Go across. Go across.
Spooky woods. Are they blurry, or is that just me?
They might be slightly blurry. It's just an
Okay.
image from Google.
Oh wait, there we go.
It's foggy and spooky.
It caught up. There we go. All
Wow.
right.
I can make a swarm of snowballs.
All I'm picturing is, for some odd reason, you like one of those Calvin and Hobbes things.
Oh.
Just the little arm that's just constantly spinning.
I can now also cast spiritual weapon.
Noise.
You'll have to send me over what a spiritual weapon is and we can make you something. Everyone got that goddamn spiritual weapon.
Because I'm part cleric, basically. I'm basically a clerical sorcerer.
Is everyone good though? Is everyone?
I've not chosen it yet, but I will. I will. By the time my watch is finished, I will have chosen.
Yeah. Send it over to me and I'll make you a token to send to Becky.
Wicked.
It's gonna be worse than having animals. Everyone, you get a spiritual weapon. You get a spiritual weapon.
I'm not sure what level it is. I think it's a bard spell, but can any of you get Tasha's hideous laughter?
Is it Tosha's hideous laughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bard spell because that's a Scanlan special. That is.
Yeah.
Gary, no.
Gary, yes.
Gary, no.
Yeah.
You guys are saying a lot of stuff.
Look for a spell. Look for a bard spell marked hideous laughter.
I think he's had it. I think it's a cantrip.
I think I have. Oh no, it's there. Yeah, Tasha's hideous laughter.
The DM is
In
just...
fact, I had hideous laughter as a thing already, or at least a version of a hideous laughter thing.
My favorite thing is this is like a super
Yeah, I have-
campaign. Dark
I
and
had
dreary.
hideous laughter. I didn't have Tasha's hideous laughter.
It's just my favorite thing that this is meant to be like the dark, gloomy campaign of darkness and gothicness, and it's like, lol.
Yeah. How else do
I'm
you feel
a
with that
dust
stuff?
devil. Sound like a vacuum cleaner.
All right, everyone leveled up. Everyone good?
Yeah, apart from choosing my one spell, yeah, I'm good.
It's fine. You got time to do that. So yeah, apart from these glorious little fireflies, which give you a little like ooh, when they touch on the nose, your shifts go pretty nicely. And up next will be Anne and Rayne.
Cool.
All right.
Guidance.
Thank you. What does that do again? How
you
much
can
of
add
a?
a D4.
Oh,
Okay.
different people, sorry.
So that's mine. Which wait, hold on. Let me roll a d4 as well. Plus.
25.
So 16 for me.
Okay. I would like you both to roll a d4.
Oh yeah. Okay. D4.
Tree.
2.
You both see, in different directions that you're looking, you see things glinting in the underrush.
Glinting.
Like
little
eyes?
lights glintering?
No, like a pretty little, like, if you look one way and it's like, ooh, something catches your eye with a nice little glint. It's like a silvery glint,
Like sparkly.
like sparkly.
Right. How far away from us?
Pretty close.
And it's sorry, like all around this, or just where both of us happen to be looking?
You're both looking in different directions at the moment to try and make sure that nothing's coming from either direction, but in front of both of you is just something glinting on the floor.
So a singular glinting thing?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to draw my sword and very cautiously walk up to the one that's closest to me.
You rolled a 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a real quick perception roll.
17.
17?
Mhm.
You see a necklace on the floor.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm picking that shit up.
As you pick it up, you can see that there are different holy symbols, about a dozen of them, interlinked together. Some of them you recognize, but others are completely weird to you.
Okay, is there any, like, gems or something of value on it?
Give it a little investigation roll.
20.
All you can see at the moment is they look like they're made of various metals. Not some of them look like precious metals, like maybe silver, but the rest of them don't really hold anything of like gemstone value.
And how many different symbols did you say?
About a dozen.
And are any of them the same as either our like sun god back at the church or any of the symbols that were on the monoliths?
They have one of the sun god.
Hmm. Okay, and that's the only sparkly thing that I saw. There's nothing else for me to go.
No,
Pick up?
that was the main thing, which is kind of glinting in the darkness.
All right, I'm gonna put it. I'm not gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it in a bag, and like I'm gonna just pocket that shit and deal with that in the
Wear
morning.
that bling.
Yeah, I'm not putting on that bling. Trust nothing I find on the ground out here. Then I guess I go back to the Watcher to see what Rayne is up to.
Yeah, that's fine. Rayne, what are you up to?
It's just watching and judging.
Wait, so you didn't? Can I see whatever was catching her eye?
Make a perception roll again.
Oh, I thought it was. I asked if it was just one thing.
Yeah. Oh no. In each direction that you're looking.
Okay, so there's more
So there's
than
one thing in front of me, and there's one thing in front
Okay.
of you.
Yeah, one thing in front of you.
Well,
one
then
thing.
I will cautiously go check out my blinky.
Okay.
You better move fast. I'm gonna get it.
Okay. Roll a quick perception roll.
Guidance. That is 27.
Fucking shit.
On the floor in front of you, it's quite buried beneath the kind of brush and everything, but with your very keen elf eyes, you can see that it's a wolf head, a little tiny silver wolf head. And there's a hole, like a little tiny lip in the top bit, which has a little tiny hole in it. And there's also a hole in the wolf's mouth.
That it? Anything else with it? Just this wolf head with holes? Can I tell what it is? Is it like a piece of jewelry? Is it...
It looks to be made of silver.
Okay.
Seems to be a whistle.
I got a wolf whistle.
Maybe you can call a wolf with it.
That's funny. I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm not gonna use anything with it at this moment. I'll wait until morning to check it out more.
Okay. But apart from that, your watch goes fairly quietly. Everything seems very serene. Occasionally there's a raven cawing in the distance, but nothing seems to be too spoopy.
Okay.
Okay, and on to the final watch. However, Anne, as you begin to lay down to rest, that music box that you got from Duck.
Yep. Is it getting louder?
Creepy.
Just begins to play a nice little tune.
It's done that every night since I've got it, right? Or is this the first night that it's...
This is the first night you've had it.
Oh, is this the first night I have it? My goodness. Okay.
If anyone knows what that's from as well, I'm going to be very impressed.
Oh, I couldn't hear it. Although, I mean, I could hear it, but it was playing something. I mean, I could hear it playing. I just couldn't hear.
Yeah, you hear a nice little tune playing.
Okay. Is it like loud enough to keep me awake, or I'm just like, cool, music playing?
No, it's just quite eerily playing to you, but it's quite silent.
Do I hear it outside?
Okay.
No.
Or wherever I am in relation.
You hear nothing but the quiet night.
Cool. I'm just gonna enjoy my lullaby then, and again deal with that in the morning. Like it's not glowing or warm or anything, right? It's literally just music coming from it.
Yep, it hasn't opened up or anything. It's just playing within the music box itself.
Cool.
It seems odd because you haven't even wound the music box. It just seems to play by itself.
Yeah, because it's just absolutely
What?
playing with no. Yeah.
Eat.
On to the final watch of Rayne and Anon.
Guidance.
Come here, Arena.
I'm gonna guide myself because I have that.
You have that now too.
You both got guidance.
Nice.
Well, you never guidance me, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna guidance myself.
Well, I was guidancing you there, but
Oh, okay.
you guidance yourself. So as I go to guidance her, I see her go, and I'm like, ooh, and a little smirk.
Slept on it.
Rose.
Slept on it. Oh, okay. Well, that rolled right out of my dice tray. Okay. Anytime.
A roll's
Anytime.
low for me.
What is it? Perception?
Yeah,
Perception, yep.
13.
13?
21, including guidance.
21? Right. Rach, I want you to roll d4.
Me?
Yep. Rayne,
Mm-hmm.
you can hear a wolf howl pierce through the silence of the night. But it doesn't sound close. It sounds quite far away.
All right.
That's a 4.
Okay. As you're on your watch, you can see something glinting from a branch of a tree. It's a little bit further out of camp, but it's glittering.
All right.
Catch the light.
Okay. I'm gonna get up, dust myself off, tell Rayne I'm gonna go look at something, and head towards it.
Okay. You can see pretty clearly because it hasn't been hidden beneath the thicket or anything like that. It's a pendant on a nice little silver chain, and it seems to be of a dragon, but its wings have been broken off. Seems to be from age or
Did you say it's a dragon with tiny wings?
a dragon with no wings.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
However,
glass half
it
empty there.
seems to be made of silver.
Okay.
And when are you picking it up or are you leaving it?
I'm gonna just touch it with a finger.
It's very cold.
Okay. All right.
The dragon appears.
No thanks. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up.
Here we go. That's fine. As soon as it's in the palm of your hand, it feels really cold. And it doesn't seem to warm up like most metals do when you hold something, it warms up after a while. It seems to just stay cold.
Okay. I'm just gonna can I flip it over? Is there anything on the back?
Make an investigation roll real quick.
Okay. I'm really shit at this. It's a nat 20. Plus, what is this? Investigation plus 1, 21 on flipping it over.
There doesn't seem to be any runes or any writing on the back. It just seems very intricately made. Someone made this with a lot of care and consideration. You're kind of wondering why someone would abandon it in the woods.
With my 21,
Mm-hmm.
can I tell if it is like a racially made kind of can I tell if it's
race into this.
no, if it's like elven crafting,
Yeah.
dwarven crafting,
I know, it's like-
classical, you know
What
what
do
I
you mean,
mean?
you people?
It looks
What do you mean?
You mean
people?
you people.
by humans. It seems that most of this it came from this land, and from what you've seen so far, there's not many other races apart from
Got
humans.
it. Got it. All right, cool. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna hold it in front of Rayne's face and be like, "What do you think of this? Touch it. It's cold."
Touch it, smell it.
What do I think of that?
I'm still like a 12-year-old boy. So,
You're not your arena.
oh shit, I'm Arena. Yeah. Okay. I'm sexy Arena. What do you think of this? Touch it. It's cold.
I assume it's cold to the touch.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. Do I notice anything different in it than has already been gleamed?
No. However, if you do touch it, it will be cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
All right, I'm gonna like hold it out like this, and I'm gonna like just put it a little over my head and see what happens. Not
So you got, like the dragon just dangling here.
just the tip. Anything happen?
You have a very cold forehead right now.
All right, I'm gonna take it off, and can I spend like 30 minutes of my watch? I'll be like, Rayne's got this. Can I spend like 30 minutes of my watch just like looking at it intently with my sorcerer vision?
Yeah, that's absolutely
My
fine.
sorcerer's eye.
My sorcerer vision. From looking at it, you can tell that it's not got a huge amount of magical qualities, but you're still perplexed of why it's cold constantly. However, you kind of take into, because of your race and everything, you also take into account of all the details of the dragon itself, in case it may come back at a later date.
Is it just all silver?
It's all silver. All
Okay.
pure silver.
So I can't tell like a specific type of dragon on there.
No.
What color's a cold dragon?
Silver.
That's that. I'm gonna
Metagaming!
I'm gonna put it on.
You gonna put it on?
Yeah.
You're wearing, wait, whose clothes are you wearing right now? Are you still wearing like a child's clothes so it's like extra extra tiny on you?
I'm assuming I would have changed at the campsite at the campsite
Okay.
at some point into like just my nice clothes without a cape over the top.
That's fine. As soon as the pendant hits your chest, your kind of collarbone and everything begins to feel cold again. The cold seems to seep through the clothing and everything. It's not like a really uncomfortable cold, but it's just that awkward like cold metal the entire time.
Perfect. I'm just gonna tuck it over my shirt and like just leave it. I'm just gonna wear that bad boy.
That's fine.
All right.
So is it on show right now or is it hidden?
It's under my cape, but on top of my shirt.
Gotcha. So apart from that though, your shift goes fairly smoothly. And as you guys begin to get near the dawn and everything, the clouds, again, grey, gloomy day, as it has always been since you arrived here. However, there is some form of light behind it, which gives you an indication that it is indeed morning.
Guess we'll get up then.
Yeah.
We didn't get eaten by anything in the night.
Nope. Alright, should we keep making our way to Valakai and try and get out of these spooky woods?
Yes, please.
Okay. You guys travel along the road. As you do, you can see that the road is becoming quite deep with where tracks have gone through of carts. You can see hoof marks. People's feet have gone sinking into the mud and left a huge amount of indents. It seems that this road is being used fairly often, and as you can tell, it's getting quite close to the city. However, whoever would like to roll perception.
Always.
Never.
Give the option.
I'm gonna make you, Ray. I'm gonna make you roll today.
No shit. And I'm a
What's the point? Nick always gets
I only rolled an 8.
in perception.
17.
He may roll terribly.
Yeah, I did roll pretty bad. I only got a 14.
So you got Ray
I've
17.
got 5.
I got 8, so I'm a little better than Duck.
Okay, Garuga. On the side of the road, you can see a corpse. The figure isn't moving at all. Their
These
clothing has been
corpses.
torn to shreds. Their feet are bloodied, covered in mud. They seem to be being chucked to the side of the road.
Okay. I kind of want to investigate that a little more.
That's fine. You can do an investigation roll or a medicine roll.
Oh shit. I'll do investigation.
Okay.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, 27.
Holy crap!
That was why I wanted to do
Yeah,
investigation.
Garuga's on
My
the case.
investigation is good.
You can see that this person put up a fight before they died. There is blood and hair beneath the fingertips. You can tell that they were killed through the armpit. Something has stabbed them through the armpit. And you also find a small bag to the side of them. Seems to be a change or coin bag.
Okay, I'm gonna take that.
Okay. Inside you find 2 gold pieces and 8 what appear to be copper pieces. However, they're not like you're used to seeing from the other land. These ones seem to have the figure of a very distinguished gentleman on the other side of them.
What was it again? 2 gold and
2 gold and 8 copper.
copper.
The equivalent of what they are. And Duck, you, on the way, can see that there is another road which branches off. And it seems like it might be a faster way to go.
Who sees that?
Duck.
I saw that. I have no idea where I am. So, does anyone with a map here want to see if that way's quicker?
But first off, you're on the back of my horse.
Yes.
Secondly,
Doesn't change the fact that it's that way quicker.
who has the map?
I think I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's check this out.
Okay. Roll a survival.
Oh God.
I'll
Rolling
as
so
Anne
shitty.
is looking over the map, I'll tap her on the shoulder and guide her as she
I
reads this
appreciate you
thing.
and all that you are.
OP fucking cantrip ever.
I just always roll so bad. Ugh. All right, so and sorry, that it's a survival check.
Yeah.
So 14 plus another
Mhm.
4. 16.
16? You can tell that that way would probably lead to a dead end.
Yeah, so
The map seems to tell you just to keep going on the road you're going. However, going up this road seems to lead to somewhere not anywhere close to where you were needing to go.
Yeah, guys, that's gonna be a dead end over there, and we should probably just keep on keeping on.
All right, don't like the sound of a dead end, so yeah.
Okay. Little detour aside, you guys managed to continue on fairly uneventful trail. The forest seems to thin out a little bit, and you can hear the slight lapping of water against stones or shore. And as you get closer, you can see a massive lake. It is absolutely huge. I don't have an image of it. I'm very sorry. It's on the map, but the map is kind of a bit dodgy. So just know it is a massive lake. You can see that it lays at the foot of a mountain. These mountain cliffs are absolutely towering above you. They seem to surround the lake. And you can see that the fog dissipates a little bit from the shoreline. The water is very peacefully still throughout the rest of it, though. It's very dark, and it seems to completely reflect the sky, that you can see every detail of the clouds in the water. And it gets darker and deeper the further out you look, until a point which looks like inky darkness. And as you approach the lake, because you have to because of the road, you can see that along the shoreline are 3 rowboats. And as you look out further, you can see that there's a rowboat in the middle of the lake, and a single person there with a fishing pole, just sat there peacefully.
That's a good profession.
Whoever would like to roll a quick perception?
How far out is he on the water?
He's
That's better.
estimated about 400 feet.
So 25.
I got 20.
21.
You can see that the guy there, he's sitting perfectly still in his boat. He doesn't seem to be moving at all.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He's sat there with his fishing rod, just completely still.
He's dead.
It's
Let's
a
go.
gnome. It's a gnome.
It's a gnome! He came back!
What time of day is it for us now? How long have we been traveling?
Make a quick survival check.
Have a look. 11.
So, because there's no sun in the sky, you can't really tell what time of day it is, but you guys can tell you've been traveling for about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours ish.
So it's still pretty early.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't really see any reason for us to go check out Creepy McCreeperson on Floaty McFloatface. So.
What if he has something shiny?
No, not no fisherman. He don't look like he got no money.
How far away is he from us?
400 feet.
400 feet, and he's in the lake on
Yeah,
a boat?
he's in the lake just peacefully fishing.
In the
Okay.
really reflective, inky, dark lake.
Yeah.
It's just a very still lake. Like, have you ever seen like water where it's just completely
Yeah.
still?
Because it being still makes me feel so much better about it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Do
I
I
like
hear
it.
any
Guys,
string
I
like
think we should just
music
keep
as I
going.
approach the lake?
Stringline music? No. There was no rolls needed there, just no.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep an eye on that guy as we pass by. See if he does or does not move.
Okay, the rest of you just wanting to continue on or wanting to look at the guy?
No, I'm good.
Rayne, roll a quick perception with advantage.
Ooh. And guidance.
Oh god!
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Oh!
So that is 30 on perception.
Holy
Roll
moly!
dirty 30 right there.
As you guys have begun to walk away and walk towards the way in which you know the city's going to be, you see the guy stand up, and he has a burlap sack. It's quite big, and he throws it into the water and goes back to fishing.
Oh,
very-
boy.
It's not
Does
very
it look
Sandy
like-
Claus.
Dynamite fishing, it's highly effective.
Alright, that's suspicious. Don't like it.
It's okay. What would you guys like to do? You guys going to continue on? Or...
Well, only Rayne saw that, right?
Yep, only Rayne saw that.
I told everybody.
Rayne, are you gonna tell us?
Yeah, he just said he's going to tell you guys.
Oh, okay.
If I had taken the spell that give me gills, I would swim underwater. But I didn't take it.
Well, I think our main thing is to keep Irina safe and get to where we're going. So probably avoiding creepy guys in the middle of lakes, throwing probably dead bodies into a lake does not include that. I'm good with just keep going.
All right, let's just keep going.
As you guys continue along the road, again, it's peaceful once again. You don't hear anything else from the fisherman guy. Everything's very still and quiet. The forest seems to break away a little bit as you begin to see something in the distance. The road which you're on meanders into the valley, watched over by the dark mountains which you've seen from the lake. And as the woods recede, they reveal a sullen mountain-berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Basically a wooden wall made of like big sticks. Thick fog presses against the wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. And planted in the ground, flanking the road outside of the gates, are half a dozen pikes with wolf heads rotting and impaled upon them. They're in various stages of decay. Some have no jaws, some are quite fresh looking, and others have no eyes.
Yeah,
Who's hungry?
That's comforting. Very comforting. Yeah.
This might be Irina's place. I mean, she hates wolves, so do I.
This is true. And as you guys get closer to the wall, you can see the shadowy figures become close to the gates. You can see two guards, it seems, and they've locked eyes with you.
Hello there.
No, you don't want to.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. As you say hello there, a pike comes thrusting through the gate.
You cut out there.
Hmm?
Is it you cut out there for me? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, sorry. As you say hello there, a pike comes thrusting through the gate in a threatening manner.
Is it like close?
No, the pike's only about 10 feet long.
Okay.
If Garuga, if you're near me, I'm gonna kind of like hint him, maybe you should do the talking.
Yeah, because I love guys with giant pikes that just instantly shove stuff out. But yeah, sure,
You're
why
much more
not?
likable than the rest of us.
Speak for yourself.
I'm very likable.
We are very likable.
State your
Rayne is not. Just...
Why am I not likable? When was this
Every
ever
time we send you to
established?
negotiate, we end up in a fight. Just...
When?
Maybe pretty, but you mean.
That has not happened. That has not been a thing.
Actually, it hasn't.
Yes, twice that's happened. He sent you to do the talking, and then you got them all riled up instead.
No, I haven't.
Bar, and also the travelers.
Yeah.
We didn't fight the travelers.
No,
Oh,
we
you-
almost did.
We almost did because you got them riled up. Do you not remember this? Anyways.
Your mic is playing up, Rue.
Exactly.
I'm gonna kind of gesture. I'm going to gesture Garuga forward
Yeah.
and kind of be like, "Come on, big man."
Okay, I will
Shit.
say hi to these guards and just ask if we can come in.
As both of them, and now you're getting closer, you can see that it's a man and a woman clad in a very long black trench coats with what seems to be leather armor underneath. Their eyes
Right.
widen as they see you and go, "Halt, fiend! Don't step any closer."
Okay.
What
We're
manner of
friendly.
demons have you come from? What manner of demon are you?
I am a half orc. I'm a very nice half orc, and these are my friends. And we just like to, if we could persuade you to come inside, let us come inside. That would be great, please.
You travel with many other fiends, it seems. What is that? Why do you have a cat which stands on two legs like a man?
I honestly don't know, bro.
Creature, blue of skin.
There's one that's really pale. Some would almost say pale as a dead baby's arse crack.
You go be specific.
They
might-
don't
I
seem
might
as
say that.
phased
All
by
right.
Rayne's appearance or the two Irenas.
I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna step forward on my
the
horse.
two Irenas. I forgot there's two.
And I'm gonna be like, "It's okay. We're twins. These guys, they're all good. Where are we? What is this?"
You don't know where you are? You're at the town of Vlaki.
Ah, perfect. This is exactly where I want it to be. I've got a very important package that needs to come through these doors. So how about you just lower your weapons and just part the seas, let us in.
Make a quick persuasion roll.
All right, this is my GM guidance.
They're very confused why you suddenly like slammed your hand against your head, but they're not judging.
Got this.
All right, what am I persuading, right?
Persuasion, yeah.
Okay, cool. Plus a D4. Cool. So that's a 22, 28.
28.
Yes, ma'am. That is a natural 20 plus 2 plus 6.
They begin to lower their weapons. They seem more at ease. And they look directly at you, kind of ignoring Garuga. They're actually kind of frightened of him a little bit. And they say, "You promised to not cause trouble in our town. We'll let you in. But keep these fiends under control."
They don't you worry about them. They do as I say anyway. It's fine. Let's just thank you very kindly. Thank you. Let's go. And I'm gonna like motion everyone and be like,
The two guards, they hold their pikes at the side, and with their other hands, they open up the gates with now loud creak. These gates seem a bit more worn and kind of slightly easier to open than some of the other gates you guys have gone through, which screech horribly. And they welcome you in. They stare at you the entire time, especially when Anne, Garuga, and Duck go by. The male guard kind of quakes a little bit, stands back a little bit, just side eyes you. The other guard who
I'm gonna walk as
female
close
guard.
to that one as I can, and as I walk
Come on,
past, Just flick under his chin with my tail.
Really loudly rub yourself on his legs.
He lets out a shudder which like vibrates his entire body. And he kind of crouches down on the ground, trying to compose himself.
Yeah, I have that effect on people. Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the town of Valaki. The town seems much brighter than the other town, or the other village you were in. The people seem to be slightly chippy on the mood. You see more people out than you did beforehand. There's a couple of people chopping wood. There are some children playing around. Others, some pairs of women just walking down the street together. Seemed a lot more lively than beforehand.
All right, Irina, do you know where Ismark specifically wanted us to take you in this town?
She kind of looks at you, slightly perplexed of, he didn't tell me where he was going to take me. He just said to come here. He didn't tell me much, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Did you guys not ask him where he wanted you to drop her off?
We didn't get into specific.
we were in a bit of a rush, okay? The sun was setting, there was a bar, it was a lot going on.
All I have written down in my personal notes is Valakai takes sister from Ismark.
Clear and concise. I like it.
Much direct quote.
Thank you for clearing that up for us.
Extra clearance, concise.
All right, so I guess we should probably head to whatever looks like an inn or something like that to get some lodging and maybe get some answers.
Yeah,
We can ask see if anybody knows about the hamburgers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this place might have a Burger King as well.
Just gonna get off my horse and kind of put my face next to the saddle, kind of hood up a little bit, and then I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna be Ismark the Lesser.
Are you doing this?
Oh.
Are you trying to do this stealthily?
Well, if I'm like looking up at the horse like this, doing
Okay.
stuff on the horse.
I guess yeah, they were kind of the same height, so yeah. I gotta get away with it without doing a stealth.
I'll roll a stealth if you want me to. I don't know.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
My reasoning behind this is if I have business here, maybe someone will be able to tell me where I know I am going.
Well, I'm a little nervous about this since they're already pretty untrusting and we just showed up with twins and suddenly like you got switched and we don't know if he actually is coming here or already here. So we might just freak everybody out.
We'll work it out.
Maybe
Yeah, what could
just
possibly
stay
go
hidden
wrong?
until can you put your hood up and kind of stay hidden while we kind of figure stuff out and then you can bust
Yeah,
out the
splendid.
smart face. All right, cool. Just
Yep, because that doesn't look any less suspicious.
Yeah.
No, I've got my hood up. It's fine. I'm fine.
okay. All right,
Okay.
shall we find a inn or whatever, guys?
That's right. There seems to be like a main road which leads into the town anyway, which is from the road you just came from. It's a much wider road. There are like other side streets you can go off to, but this one seems to be down the main thoroughfare. As you guys continue down, or whoever would like to make a quick perception roll.
Say what?
Let's see if we can get it better than it was before.
11.
25.
16.
Is that everyone? Rayne, you
There's a joke.
on your as you come in your left hand side, you can see as you continue through the town, you could pass a large stockyard. You can see that it has several locked sheds along the outer edge, which lie adjacent to a roomy-looking warehouse, and a wooden sign above it all. And above the gate says Arasek Stockyard.
We got a stockyard.
Cool.
And you can see that there are two people who seem to be running it.
Okay.
A very tall woman. She's very slender with black hair, which is all being slicked back into a ponytail, and a very broad-looking man who has very short-cropped black hair and a very bushy black beard. And if you'd like to, roll another perception roll for me. This will be just for Rayne.
Guidance. That one, not as great. 18.
That's fine. With your very keen elf eyes, you can see that there's something odd at the back of this stockyard. It looks very misplaced, as it's very, very colourful and bright. You can see that there's a carnival wagon, and its paint has been peeled off over time, but there's still remnants of what garish colours this was originally painted with. And you can see that there are faded letters on the side, which spell out Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. Very, very nice. What used to be obviously well-painted gold writing.
Why does everything around here have to be so creepy?
Baby paper.
Can we see that as well?
Nope, just Rayne at the moment.
Just me. I lean over to Anon, who I assume is near, and just kind of point out creepy wagon.
Creepy wagon.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, lad?
Lad?
Oh, dang it.
It's been a long day. I'm speaking to you with my eyes closed. You could be Garuga.
Feel around.
I don't know. What are you thinking, Pinky?
I'm thinking maybe we purchase ourselves a wagon and travel in style.
Are you gonna point it out to anybody else? The carnival wagon that's...
Guys, look at that over there. Look at the wagon.
Weren't
The
we told something
carnival
by an
wagon,
old
like the
lady
one you told
about
me
a
about
carnival
last night.
wagon?
I think we were, weren't we?
Yeah.
Illusionist lies, a man, not what he seems. Carnival wagon, lies, what we seek. Carnival wagon.
So I think we probably should speak to these guys.
Sometimes I can't get the details.
Well, since they seem everybody seems to be freaked out by anybody that's non-human looking.
You're saying that me, you, and Garuga should do this?
No.
I like it.
I'm not likable, so apparently I can't do it.
Aw. We got a little pouty over there, Rayne. I'm sorry.
That was sarcasm. That wasn't sadness.
So Anon, maybe you should try speaking to these folk, see what's up.
So just help me quickly. What the fuck do we want to know about the wagon?
Well, we also want to know where we are supposed to bring Irina.
But
And if this is
a junkyard. I don't think this is it.
It's a stockyard, thank you.
it's
Not
a junkyard, not a junkyard.
we kind of want to know how they got it. Where it
Oh,
came
Oh yeah, we want to ask questions about, I don't know, ask if we can purchase it and just see what you can finagle.
The history of
Better.
the item.
All right.
Give me an Antiques Roadshow version of this shit.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
I
I
think
still think some of us should just sneak up there and have a look in it anyway.
elf, dwarf,
Wait.
human. I'm going in my head. Who is the nicest face I have to be?
Stop changing face. You're already Ismar. Just go with
I
that
am.
with your
He's a human, right? It's not.
yes.
That's fine. For some reason in my head,
Change in front of them. That'll totally make them feel at ease.
well, I was gonna do that, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna kind of stroll over as Ismark.
Okay. As you enter the stockyard, the gentleman seems to be moving what looks to be giant barrels around. However, the woman notices you and goes, "Oh, hello, welcome." Sorry, I'm going to forget old lady. Welcome to the stockyard. How can I help you today? You look like an adventurer. Are you looking for supplies for wares?
You could say I was an adventurer of some kind. Actually, you do have an item apart from yourself that does pique my interest, madam.
Oh, what would that be? Are you looking for some healing potions? Perhaps I don't know, arrows? Are you an archer?
I always strike true like an archer, but actually I'm not much of an archer. but I can tell you, it's actually that wagon over there in the background.
I'm afraid that's not for sale.
I just want to inquire about it. You know, some local knowledge, a bit of the kind of colourful history of the wagon.
Oh, you'll be looking for the man himself. He's probably at the Blue Water Inn right now. He's always there. He has the most amazing tales to tell. You wouldn't believe some of the things he's seen.
Does he know anything specifically about said wagon?
I mean, it's his, so I'm guessing so.
Perfect. You said the Blue Water Inn, madam.
Yes, center of town. Can't miss it. Biggest building.
What's his name?
And what's this gentleman's name that we're looking for?
Rictavio.
Rectavio?
Mm-hmm.
I almost wrote rectal.
Rectal.
Rectavio. Okay, perfect. And who may I say sent us to inquire about his history?
Oh, I'm Yelena.
Yelena.
She starts kind of like twirling her finger around her hair. She kind of looks over to make sure her husband isn't watching, and then looks back.
I also lean over to make sure her husband isn't looking.
He is not. He is oblivious.
Did you say healing potions as well, madam?
Yes. You can buy all your adventuring gear here.
And if I was looking for a pack of 20 bolts and a few healing potions, what would we be looking at currency-wise?
Well, I'm guessing crossbow bolts. There'd be 25 for 20 bolts.
25 what?
25 gold counts.
That Strahd money. Okay, wonderful. Let me just go and talk to my comrades, and I'll be back.
Welcome back anytime.
For you, I'll be back probably very soon. Okay, bye. And I'm gonna yeet that bar. All right. I'm gonna run back outside and say to everyone, okay, we're going to the Blue Water Inn. That's Yelena. We're looking for Rectavio. They only accept Strahd money, and my God, the cost is very expensive if you want anything. So, yeah.
What is Strahd money?
Strahd is that dude I was telling you about, and Strahd money is
money with his face on. Sorry, got it right.
No, it's not alright at all.
Demon speak.
Better now?
Nope. You sound like you're underwater.
No.
What did you do?
I don't like it.
No, now it's just gone completely.
Now you're muted.
Once it goes, anyway, I will ask what the group is doing before, whilst she's been, as is Mark, while she's talking to the lady. What else are you guys doing?
Do they carry any type of weapons in there?
Yeah, it seems you can see some weapons in barrels and stuff.
Do they have a particular weapon I am looking for?
Roll a investigation. No, it's bad again.
No, so bad. So bad.
What's my investigation?
Oh, and she's gone.
Ooh, I get to roll with an advantage because I am proficient in investigating or expertise. No, I didn't roll any better. That is that's a 20, not natural.
It seems like you seem to have like basic weapons.
Lamos.
Nothing special or different types of weapons which you wouldn't find like normally, like swords. You should have like the usual things like swords.
Right. As we're walking around town, I'll keep an eye out for like if there's any blacksmith or anything. Okay. Somebody who might be a little bit more specialized in building things.
Okay. Yeah, I do. What are the others doing? Are you just pondering or?
Yeah, I'm just pondering.
Yeah, just keeping an eye on the situation and if anybody passes by us or just in general our surroundings.
Most people who pass you by, they give, because you're the weird ones who are outside, they give you all quite a wide berth. you see some children going, and their mothers kind of covering their eyes and moving them along quite swiftly.
I make sure to wave at every single one of the children that notices.
One little girl, she waves at you really happily.
Aw.
And her mother kind of just, she doesn't seem as perplexed by you guys, and she just kind of walks along with her slowly.
Sorry, I'm really enjoying our name switch.
Yeah, well, somebody disconnected, so now I gotta on the fly change.
And you're looking quite fetching.
Sounds like it might be okay now.
Testing.
Yeah, it's okay now.
You're good now.
Okay.
Sorry about that, lads.
No, don't be sorry. Okay, so Ismark has now come back and relayed the information to you guys.
All right, I guess we should head to the Blue Water Inn.
Okay. As you guys go along, there seems to be a few more people on the street. Rayne, with your passive perception, you seem to notice that down one of the alleyways, it seems to open up into a giant square.
Okay.
You see a lot more people gathered there. But along the main thoroughfare, you manage to get towards where the inn is. And you can see grey smoke billows from the chimney of a large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hangs above the main entrance, depicting a blue waterfall.
As we're walking towards the inn, can I keep an eye out for anybody who looks like they might be following?
I've got to have music for this bit. Music, stop for now. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I gotta quickly find this thingy.
Does anyone have any of this Monopoly money that they use around here?
Not me.
I do. I have Monopoly money.
Right, so it's not completely useless us going to the inn.
No, we'll be able. We will be able to pay for some things.
Excellent, because I think you owe me a drink.
Yeah, maybe not. Who knows?
With your passive perception being so good, you're the only one who seems to notice a kind of weedy-looking man. Seems to be kind of trying and attempting to hide from you guys whilst watching you, but kind of failing for you only, Rayne.
I kind of stealthily let the rest of the group know that there's a creepy little weedy boy following us.
Okay. And we're still just headed to the inn, right? We haven't arrived there yet.
No, you guys can see it closer and everything, but you guys are currently outside.
Okay. Duck, are you walking or are you on Anon's horse?
I'll be walking at this point in town.
Okay. I'm gonna fuck it. Why not? All right, I'm gonna jump off and kind of pass it over to you, and then I'm going to try to be very sneaky and stealth and try to get behind and sneak up on this person that's following us.
Okay, roll stealth.
Let's see if you think I can roll one good one for once. Oh, hell yeah. All right, so 17 plus 5, so 22.
22. You managed to be as sneaky as possible and get behind him. He's kind of, at the moment, he's in an alleyway. He's kind of poking his head around, trying to be stealthy. There are a few passers-by who kind of give him like a weird looking face. But he just kind of seems to be staring at your group and kind of peering up and down.
I take out my short sword and just press it against his back and say, "Can we help you with something?"
Please don't hurt me. Please.
Is there a reason you're following me in my group?
I've been told to keep a watchful eye on all strangers. You're new here. You look weird.
Who told you you needed to keep an eye on strangers?
My employer.
Who's your employer?
A can't say.
I'm gonna try to intimidate.
Okay, roll intimidation.
Yeah, 16.
He still looks at you. He's beginning to sweat a little bit and shake his.
I can't tell you.
All right, I guess you're coming with us then. So, just using my short sword, just kind of press him to like, let's meet up with the rest of the group.
Every time he tries to back away, he just feels the sword jabbing into his back.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Let's just talk to everybody, see what we can figure out. Hey guys, I found our little friend following us.
Anything?
Seems that he was paid to make sure to keep an eye on any strangers coming into town, but he won't tell me who his employer is.
Oh, interesting. Well,
Yeah.
I kind of walk up to him, just casually, and I cast Zone of Truth on him and ask the question again. He has to make a 14 charisma save.
Thanks for his stats. I wasn't expecting this.
I got new spells!
I almost learned that bad boy too.
Oh wow, he fucking fails miserably. That was 4.
It's the lady. I had to report back to the lady.
Who's the lady?
The lady of the town.
Can you give us a
tramp?
name?
No,
What is her name?
I like me using it. She threatened to cut out my tongue.
Well, what is her name?
I'm not telling you.
What about if I threaten to cut out your tongue if you don't tell us?
I don't like you guys. You're right. I was just meant to see if you were bad guys. It's meant to be a nice town. We
Well,
don't want no trouble.
It's not very nice to follow people, is it?
It's not very nice to threaten people.
Well, you're following us, and you're not being very welcoming.
You're new. I have to do this with everyone. You're not bloody special.
Oh, words can hurt, you know.
You're quite a mean little creep.
Honestly, I'm sorry. It's been a difficult day. Your friend tried to stab me and I just tried to
Just threaten to.
I'm just trying to do my job.
Well, can you tell
He
the
starts to
lady?
sob a little bit. He's kind of making a bit of a scene in the middle of the street. There are people now looking at you.
Can you tell the lady we mean no harm to her city? We've come to bring our friend here from safety, or to safety rather, in your town, and we are more than willing to speak with her face to face. But we don't mean to cause any trouble here, and we
I'll
won't
put my
harm
sword
you.
away.
Can you do that?
I can do that.
What's your name?
Ernst.
Ernst?
Ernst Larnock.
Ernst Larnick. All right, Ernst. Like I said, we don't mean you any harm. We are not here to cause any trouble, so let your lady know that. And if she wishes to speak with us, she can find us at the Bull Inn, and I give him 1 Strahd piece for his trouble.
Oh my. Oh, thank you.
And he kind of sniffs a little bit. I'm sniffing because I have hay fever. And he runs as fast as he can.
Just before he runs, I'm just going to tell you now, DM, I've scanned his face.
I thought you
Damn,
might.
that bitch's face.
I take that bitch's face.
That's the T-shirt we need made.
All of it off.
That's fine. And he scampered off down one of the alleyways to God knows where. Yeah, now you guys have managed to make it to the outside of the Blue Water Inn after that little interruption.
Yeah, I would suggest that probably Anon and Irina enter first, since we all seem to scare the people. Maybe it's better if you guys go in first.
I don't scare anybody. Keep saying I scare people. They're fine with me.
I'll put my hood up. I might limit it a little bit.
I mean, apart from the fact you have cat legs and a tail.
Yeah, apart from that,
Purring.
token
Wearing
gestures.
shoes. I can never
No.
remember. No? Okay, good.
Duck does not wear shoes.
Okay.
His toe beans like to feel
Aw.
the earth beneath him.
Little beanies.
Wait, when you
Knee
have
to
your
the ground.
claws, if you press on the center, do the claws go around like that? Like what cats do?
Oh, yeah, they're cat feet. So yeah, they work.
You don't always do it. Anyway, on the outside, you can see that there is a stone circle to the side of you. It's about where is it? Where are my notes? I have my notes somewhere. It's about 3 foot high, and covered in moss. If you get closer, you can tell that it is a well. And on the outside of the building, there's also a wooden staircase which clings to the side of it, which seems to go to rooms upstairs. Apart from that, there is just the main entrance, which is a large wooden door. Would anyone like to enter first?
Yeah.
I'll go in.
You're going? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll go.
full of swagger. Mm.
I'll go in after Anon and Irina.
Okay.
Isn't Rayne coming in with me?
Yes.
Alright.
Guidance duo.
What am I rolling?
Not anything.
Nothing yet.
Oh,
We've just gone in.
Nothing, no. As you walk into this nice little tavern, a sense of warmth comes over you. This place seems safe for the very first time. Like, it seems very welcoming and warm and loving. You can see that there are some damp cloaks hanging from pegs at the entrance, obviously travelers who have come in after the storm which you guys faced. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, with narrow paths meandering through them. A bar stretches across one wall, and under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All of the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns are hanging above the bar and resting on tables, which bathe them in a nice little orange glow. And they cast shadows on the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads on plaques.
Like properly stuffed wolf heads, not like out front where they're just rotting.
No, these seem to be stuffed and like nicely kept. Some of them seem older than others, but they seem like they've come from hunters who have collected them for the inn itself. And at the bar, you can see a very quite well-dressed woman. She has black hair with silver streaks through it, and 3 feathers in the back of her ponytail. She's dressed in very fine garbs, but she seems to be serving a man at the bar who is very, very bizarre looking. He is dressed in ridiculous clothing. It is bright, it is garish. He wants to be obviously the center of attention in this room.
That is right.
Yeah.
You can also see that there are some other commoners from around the way, all dressed in quite simple gear, apart from 2 gentlemen who are sitting around a table in the center of the room. They seem to be drinking quite heavily. However, they're dressed in very fine gear too. Very fine black clothing. They've got silver, other gemstones embedded into their jackets. One has short cropped black hair. The other has slightly longer hair, but both of them have quite long beards. And as you come in, the bartender says, "Welcome, friends, welcome. Please come in, Make yourselves at home. I'll be with you shortly." She doesn't really look up when you guys come in. It's kind of almost like automatic, the way she does things.
Is there any, like, booth or table that's kind of more out of the way that we can sit down at so our more outlandish traveling companions don't draw as much of attention?
Oh yeah, there's a table. Let me just move some of these.
You call them outlandish?
You.
Racist.
You're a giant purple man.
Yeah.
You can see that there's a table at the back near the staircase, which seems to be further enough away from most of the other patrons. But the bar isn't like huge, so
Just something, yeah. I don't expect us to be hidden, just so when people walk in, we're not the first thing they see.
yeah, that's probably the best table, the one which I'm.
Okay, a gesture that.
Oh, and it's right next to our gentleman. Yep, that's good. Let's sit there.
No, he's the
He's at the bar.
outlandish guys at the.
Well, no, the two also finely dressed guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's the closest one. The other one has like a table of like
Let's-
loaves sat on it.
Let's sit there.
Did the map change? Did my map not change again?
My map.
It did change.
Oh, I'm still on the
There should
woods.
be-
What are you doing today, Roll20?
Please reboot. As we pass by the two gentlemen sitting, gonna kind of as slyly as possible check them out to see if there's anything easily grabbable off of them.
Make a quick, I guess, investigation roll.
Only 15.
15. You can see that one of them has a coin purse attached to his belt, along with what looks to be a dagger, or at least a scabbard to hold the dagger in it.
Okay. Cool. That's all for now.
That's fine. So yeah, you guys sit yourself down at the bar. It's a very warm bar. It's like very comforting for you all. And yeah, you can hear in the back that there's a man shouting. You can hear pots and pans being smashed around, and then just the chattering of the bar.
That's why. You're logged in on my computer, Becky. I am not me. That's why nothing is changing.
Find out, Nick. You're sharing passwords.
No, I'm not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Password.
It's more because the
Yeah.
battle counts things on.
Teresa.
Well, yeah, there's no password being shown, though. There is a Roll20 screen being shown.
Just make your password incorrect, so if you ever forget, it will tell you.
And when you say we're sitting at the bar, we're sitting at that table that we mentioned, right?
Yep, this one back here.
Okay,
Right.
and then is there servers, or do we need to go to the bar for any sort of ordering?
We need to have money to do any sort of ordering.
I know that, but my first question is do we need to go to the bartender, or is there like a server?
At the moment, it seems that there's only the woman at the bar serving drinks and food.
Okay.
She seems to be the only one that you can kind of see in the immediate area. Doesn't seem to be like serving person or anything. However, Anon. Make a quick perception roll.
Genius. Guidance. God's sake. Stay in the dice tray. Okay. 15, 16, 17. 18.
You can see two young kids scampering around behind the bar. They seem to be causing mischief a little bit, but the woman at the bar seems to shush and usher them back into the kitchen.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay.
Come on then.
The cats must be involved.
Yeah, Mum is trying to break in. So there's two kids behind the bar, like being ushered back into the kitchen.
Mhm.
Alright.
So Anon, maybe the guy at the bar is our man. Do you want to
Woman at the
go
bar.
chat him up? Oh, sorry. Wait, what?
There's a woman at the bar and a guy in the kitchen.
Oh,
No, the guy at the
Yeah.
bar.
yeah, the guy at the bar.
Oh, the guy at the bar.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I will get up. I'll put a hand on Irina's shoulder and tell her to stay here. Don't leave with anyone. Don't fucking do anything. Just sit there.
You NPC, sit there.
Yeah, and I will go up to the guy at the bar.
Okay, give me 2 seconds just to quickly. Okay. As soon as you come close to him, he perks up and notices you going, oh, hello there. You're new here, aren't you? I haven't seen you around before.
Hello, sir. I'm what they call a wanderer.
Oh, as am I.
I can tell by the fancy way that you dress. You look like you've travelled many lands.
Oh, I have. I have traveled far and wide. You will not believe the things I've seen.
I probably would. I'm very gullible. I was speaking to a lovely lady earlier by the name of Yolena. Yolena.
You mean Yelena?
Yeah, sorry. She works at the Arasek stockyard, you know. Lovely,
Yes, of course.
lovely, good prices in there, cracking. And actually, I was asking her about something she's got in the back, a wagon. Very colourful, bright. It's got lovely text on the side.
I know which wagon you speak of. That's my wagon. I park it there. They look after it for me, just in case people may come round, thieves and stuff. You know the sort.
I was wondering. I just wanted to inquire about the wagon, where you came upon it.
You see, I used to be the ringmaster of an amazing carnival. It's the piece I take with me. It's a bit of home with me the entire time.
God damn it! I wish I was Mrs. May right now. It's very beautiful.
Thank you. So are you.
I'm a man.
I know.
Okay.
I don't know. I've got two women playing that.
Thank you. I was wondering if maybe I could take a little tour of your wagon.
My God.
Rather forward of you. I'm afraid not.
I actually study wagon architecture, you see, and it's, you know, I just wanted to have a look at the girth of the wheels and the pull of its jib.
A great persuasion roll.
Guidance. I don't know what any of those things are.
Oh my God, that just sounds.
Yeah, well, I'm very persuasive. No, 20, 22. That's 22 plus 6, I believe. Yeah, so 28.
Oh, you make such intriguing offers. However, I can't. The thing is fragile, and it's a piece of home. I can't let anyone just go around it.
Okay. That's a shame. I would much like maybe to, you know, spend an evening, little bit of entertainment, maybe a drink.
Entertainment, you say? I
heard you've got many a story you can tell about the wagon.
I could tell you for years.
The wagon.
And I will.
Okay. Let me just.
Time I slayed a dragon with a toothpick.
That is very impressive. Very, very. You just give me 5 seconds. I've come here with some compadres, and we need to tete on tete for a second. You know how it is. Just.
Oh, of course.
I'll
I
be
will
right
happily
back.
tell them my stories as well.
Wonderful, wonderful.
No, free of charge. I will charge them nothing to hear my stories.
You're so kind. And I'm going to give him a little squeeze on the shoulder, and I'm yeet.
He watches you. He tries to watch you like subtly as you go, but he is being fucking.
I've got wiggle in my step.
Oh.
Wiggle.
Oh yeah. Full on Loba wiggle.
But
for a man, it's very impressive. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to everybody, and I'm gonna be like, don't like him. I don't trust him. He's gay. I think he's gonna kiss me. He won't let me in the wagon in secret, but I think we need to look in the wagon. He's probably the illusionist, and he's probably fucking lying about everything. Yeah.
All right. Well, we could either have you stay here and keep distracting him while a couple of us go sneak in.
Yeah, I think what you need is maybe some music to set the scene. So Garuga can help. You know, get the mood right for you and your.
I like the sound of this. It's a good plan. A very good plan. What are we gonna do with Irina? We just leave her here?
Yeah, she should probably stay with you.
Entertainment after that long ride.
Can I go up to the bartender, find out how much drinks are and how much rooms for the night would be, and how many people can stay in a room?
I paid.
As many as you like, as long as the owner doesn't find out.
Hello, hello. How may I help you? Are you after some of our fine wine? Are you after a room, the stables? What are you after, my darling?
All of the above.
All of the above. Oh, well, it is one raven for the night. For a bed for the night. We have some amazing wine for you to try. There is the Purple Grape Smash, number 3. Or there's the Superior Red Dragon Crushed Wine. And for the stables, it would be... Can't remember my prices. 1 nickel a night.
1 nickel. What is that in relation to a Strahd piece?
Oh, sage your crotch.
What?
Save that for
Sorry,
later, right?
sorry, I caught the cat eating one of my plants.
We're not that kind of Twitch.
Oh, come on.
Strahd piece would probably get you. Trying to think. It'll get you, I think, 10 pints of the Dragon Crush wine. Or it would get you, I think. Seconds, I need to quickly look this up. I can't remember how much this is worth.
So, 1 raven is 10, 10 ravens is 1 Strahd.
10. No, it's. Oh my god, sorry. I'll be absolutely 2 seconds.
Math.
Currency is difficult. No, 1 raven is worth half a gold piece.
And a gold piece is a Strahd piece?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1 raven is 5.
Yep. And then a silver piece is would be worth 10 Strahd. Sorry, no, 10 silver pieces would be worth a Strahd, which would be worth 1 gold piece.
What about a nickel?
That's a silver piece. That's the nickel.
Okay.
I might just send this over to you guys so it makes it easier for my brain. It's currency. Makes no fucking sense.
Yay! Alright, so how many of us? There are 5 of us plus Irina. And then how many rooms do you have?
Oh, we have quite a few. It's the down season at the moment, you see. Few travelers come through, but not many return.
Okay, well I will get us a room for the night.
Okay.
And then us all a...
It's usually 2 beds to a room, so...
Well, I'll get us all a room for the night. So, and a round of drinks, which would be 1 Strahd, I assume?
Yep.
Or, yeah, how much were the drinks? Sorry?
It's... I'll just count it as 1 silver piece for the fine wine, or 3 copper pieces for the cheaper wine.
And what's a copper piece? You've gone over Strahd, Raven, and nickel.
They're called wolf pieces.
And how many is that to a Strahd?
100.
100 wolf. Okay. There we go. I thank the Bardmaid for all this useful information, as we are new in town, and this currency is quite foreign to us.
You can kind of get that you guys from out of town. Not exactly the most subtle of crews.
Yeah.
What? Surely I've been
Garuga had to duck to get into the bar.
So, let's see, there's 5 of us, so I will get 3 rooms for the night. Should be 1.5.
Math.
Then I will get us a round of drinks. Should be another half a gold, I think.
Yep.
So about two gold currently. Oh, plus our horses. Is it 1 nickel per beastie?
Yep.
All right. How many bees do we got? We've only got 4, don't we?
Yeah.
All right. I toss her 3 Strahd pieces for the trouble.
She catches it.
And ask if the drinks can be brought over to our table.
Oh, of course, dearie. Give me 2 minutes. I'm just in the middle of serving
Yeah, no
this
worries.
fine gentleman. And she kind of goes back to listening to Rictavio's stories, which tend to drone on for ages. And she just very polite. She just listens away, nodding. Nothing's going in. She's used to this by now.
All right, currency figured out, I guess.
And this is on the house, and she turns away a bit. I'll bring them to your table, dearie. Don't worry.
Oh, what's on the house?
Oh, the food, dearie. The food.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Food on the house. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'll head back to the table. Let everyone know that we've got 3 rooms for the night. Oh, and can I make a request that the rooms are all together and in a row, if possible?
I'll see what I can do. And she winks at you and goes into the kitchen.
Awesome. I let the group know. I figure we can put Irina in the center room, and we can all kind of flank her as well. If we get that, and that we've got free food coming, and I pass. We've got a round of drinks coming.
Awesome. So Rayne, what if we get everybody have a drink, and then you and I sneak off to go check out the caravan, since I feel like Garuga and the cat are gonna draw too much attention, and if anything, we want Garuga here to be playing up the room and distracting our bar gentleman, whatever his name is.
I'm not exactly the sneakiest.
Well, I think it would be more useful for you to be my eyes while I sneak.
I was just letting you know. Anon might be more useful in that endeavor.
Well, we need her.
We need her to chat.
Entertain.
Yeah.
I'm also not very sneaky.
Yeah, well, and then you can blend in better than I can.
I mean, true, I could be him and go and get his wagon. Like, I can just walk in there and...
Yeah.
Okay, but we made the mistake of now you're the one he wants to talk to and flirt with.
Well, he seems quite chatty.
Yet.
He seems quite chatty. I imagine any of us might be able to provoke him into endlessly talking.
Why don't
maybe?
I think maybe an educated person, maybe one with some musical talent, might be the best.
Why don't I introduce him to Duck and Garuga? You two look like you've got a lot of travels to talk about, right? Get him talking to you. Tell him I'll be right back, and I'll take you as a guest to the caravan as him, and together, or I can take you and Rayne. We can just walk straight into the junkyard, into the caravan, and do it.
Okay. I'm liking that so far, but maybe introduce Irina, because she's a little more normal looking. And let Garuga also distract with song and whatnot, and just have that party going for a bit.
Why don't we just invite him to the table?
Yeah. But I just mean who we leave behind.
Okay, so
probably just you and I should go to the caravan.
So I'm pretty sure he's gay as fuck.
Yeah, bring him to the table, introduce him to our big purple
that's
friend.
why I thought maybe Garuga, because look at all these muscles.
Because
again, Garuga not strong. Just...
Sometimes muscles are just for show. And we all know you're good at the bagpipes. Hand-mouth coordination off the chart. You'll blow him out of the water, son.
Well, why don't you two go and work on that, and we'll see about we'll work the flamboyant gentleman.
This is the dude who had like 2 feathers in his hat, right?
No,
the bartender did.
The bartender.
He's the one in the garish outfit.
Oh, he's the one in the crazy outfit, right?
This is the guy who is dressed so flamboyantly, he sticks out like a sore thumb.
Anon is still in their appearance. Can I wave him over and ask if he wants to join us for a drink?
Yep, you can easily call us across the bar and everything, and he hops off his stool and goes, oh, you wish to hear my stories, do you?
I do. And
They do.
I'll wave to the bartender to add another drink for him onto my tab.
She's still in the kitchen, but here's you and everything. And she looks around the corner and like kind of raises an eyebrow and shakes her head as if to try and warn you, don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to yourself. After a while, once she comes back out and she has for each of you some hot beet soup and some fresh bread.
Hot beet soup.
It's free.
Love beets.
I mean, it should be.
I thought you said heartbeat soup. I was like,
Yeah, it's based on the
along with
classic
this,
television show.
Is a glass of the superior Red Dragon crushed wine for each of you.
Ooh.
Red Dragon Crush. It sounds like one of those awful vodka pops or something.
That's word for word what it's called. Superior Red Dragon Crush Wine.
Cool.
while he's sitting with us, I'm going to take a couple of minutes to just really memorize him and his body language and his hand gestures and whatever.
Yeah, you
else
do.
He can feel you watching him, and like a smugness comes about
Yeah,
him.
I give him a little, what's up? You know, like the lesbian head nod that we do in clubs, you know, to attract the other lesbian there. What's up?
He leans across to Rayne and just goes, so, you want to hear some of my stories, do you? I could tell you stories which would keep you up at night with nightmares, or ones of my amazing conquests.
I look deeply into his eyes and just kind of touch his cheek and go, challenge accepted. Bring on these stories.
He, he gets a glint in his eye, and he kind of licks his lips a little bit.
I bite my lip.
Which story would you like to hear first? The story of how I got a dragon with a toothpick, or how I slayed some sirens who were trying to take over this ship which we were on in the dead of night on the stormy sea.
Tell me, did you also kill a man with a pencil once?
I did.
Well, tell us of this dragon that you slayed with a toothpick.
There I was, in the middle of this cave, by myself, my other companions asleep and dead on the floor. There I was, with my mandolin. But my mandolin was no more. He'd shredded it to a toothpick. I managed to wrangle myself onto the back of it and stab it through the eye with a toothpick.
During this whole story,
I gasp and go, oh my. And then I'm hoping when he was in the depth of his story, completely just in himself, Anon and Anne kind of snuck away.
I was just about to say that I'm going to finish my drink and like just very chill walk out and just tap the back of Anon as I walk past towards the front door.
For quick sake purpose, can you guys roll a stealth?
Just for the record, I'm not drinking anything, and I'm just gonna slide my drink over towards whoever's sitting next to me. I don't know, Garuga, Duck, whoever.
Fine.
Stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay.
That is a 24 for me.
Okay.
I rolled a nat. No, you're not even gonna believe it. I'm gonna have to show you. I don't know. I rolled a nat 20.
That's fine. That's fine.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 1 plus 4, so 25 in stealth.
He is completely just engrossed in his own self and his own story that he pays attention to nothing else. You guys could be doing headstands in the corner. You guys could be doing cartwheels off of the bar. He would not give a shit or even look in your direction.
Rayne's eyes are so beautiful.
They are. He's getting lost in them because he can see himself in them.
Jokes.
They are a glossy green.
He's, Catman. Aren't you the perfect companion?
As he pulls focus onto Duck, I go, oh, and he has the cutest toe beans. You just have to see them.
Yeah, I see these toe beans. They can't be any cuter than my toes, though.
This guy is like a fucking Oni in waiting. This guy, no. 10 out of 10, not today.
And I go, have you seen my charming companion over here as well? And I show him Garuga. I was like, look at this beautiful lilac skin he has.
My, aren't you a large one?
Told you.
Yep. Many have said that.
I see you have instruments on your back. I consider myself quite a bard myself. I'm crap at music though. My stories are my musicianal.
Perhaps you could be his muse.
He already is.
No, I mean you could be his muse for his
Of
songs.
course.
Tell us more about these tales. I was like, you must have gotten quite the haul from that dragon you slayed.
Oh, of course, riches beyond compare. You've never seen so many gems, jewels, and everything. Of course, I lost it all gambling, but you know, who doesn't nowadays? It's luck of the draw. Life is a chance.
What's life without taking a little risk?
Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, what else would you like to know? Would you like to know how I slayed a demigorgon? How I became the god of a village?
Tell me how you slayed a demigorgon.
They wish I laid them. I laid them to rest. He slaps Garuga on the back.
While this is going on, I'm assuming me and Anne are in the street heading back.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. It's getting the town seems to be like quieting down a little bit. Some more people seem to be going home. Some people have turned on. Well, they've lit like candles in their house. But yeah, you make your way back to the stockyard quite easily.
Okay. Somewhere on the way, I'm gonna pull Anne into an alleyway. But don't. Somewhere where like very dark.
Oh my!
Yeah.
And neither of you have dark vision, so it's like fumbling.
We're not touching. And I'm gonna be like, slight problem. I don't have anything that fancy to wear. I'm glad it's getting darker. And I'm gonna quickly pull out Nox's clothes, and he is like a fancy motherfucker. So he's got some like a nice, really flouncy shirt, and like, you know, he's a posh boy. So I'm gonna put his clothes on and then change into Rectavio.
Okay. You do so with ease. You are now a pompous, very flamboyant-looking half-elf.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna start heading back with Anne and be like, I fucking hope this works, and try to walk into the entrance of the Arasek stockyard with my arm around Anne, and when I get into kind of the vicinity of hearing things, I'm gonna be like, ah, darling, you're so funny. Come with me to my private area and we will discuss these stories further.
Roll either deception or performance.
Let me see what I'm good at. That'll be deception. Guidance. Okay, for 14.
Headache.
That's 20 on total.
Yep.
Yep.
Yelena and her husband, they look up and notice you, and they kind of look at each other, and they look up at the sky, get confused for a little while, shake their heads, and then go back to work.
Perfect. All right. Follow me, darling, and I'm gonna lean against the door of the caravan and kind of hope that it opens.
As you get closer to the caravan, you
Perfect.
notice that there is a chain keeping the door closed. And as you lean on it, something lurches against the wall of the caravan, making it jolt.
Oh no, hard pass.
You can hear the cracking of the wood, the scraping of metal, and a snarl of something inhuman. Upon closer inspection, you can see that the sides of the wagon are splattered with dry blood. And you can also see an inscription on the wagon's door, the door frame, that reads, "I bring you from shadow into light."
Is there anywhere that Fangari can kind of sneak in to here so I can get a look around inside?
Roll a quick perception.
18 plus. Just 20.
Okay. From above, she can see that there is a door on top, like a little trapdoor on top of the wagon.
Is that also chained?
No.
And there's no lock on it or anything like that?
Not that she can see. I'm going to quickly get a picture for you guys.
Sorry. Could always just heave you up there. You can take a little peek.
There you go. Ignore the fact it's raining in this picture.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Well, so far did it seem like the is the woman and her husband who run this place, are they like around? Did they see us come in? Are they chill with us?
They saw you guys come in, but they just think he's just come back as usual. Check on the caravan.
And so if this is the caravan, the windows in the back,
They
are those actual windows or?
No, they are shut. Like, because usually
okay, shuttered, closed. Okay.
As well. The only thing which you can really tell there is a padlock keeping the chains on.
Right. Okay. So I can stealthily climb aboard this and open up the hatch enough to let Fangari in so I can see in. But I have a feeling this is probably another vampire or other such monster. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, can we try and work out from the noise whether it sounds like there are 2 sets of feet on the floor or 4 sets of feet on the floor?
Roll a quick nature check for me.
I want to know whether it's wolf or vampire, basically. All right, come on, nature. Guidance. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. That's
What did you roll?
Not a clue. Could be like 7,000 legs.
No.
What did you roll?
10.
10? No, it's fine. It's an easy roll, don't worry. You can hear a growling which sounds like it comes from an animal, and you can hear what sounds to be 4 legs on the floor.
It's a wolf. I think it's a wolf.
You have heard wolves before, though, but this is a lower growl.
I don't think this is a wolf, but I think it is definitely 4 legs. Ooh, I don't know. Growling. Scary.
Okay.
Do we let it out and hope that it runs off?
No, I don't think that's a good plan at all. Okay, how about this? How about I go on top, send in Fangari to take a look at what this thing is, and if it's, or what's going on inside of this caravan. And if we do really want to get into this caravan, I can levitate the wolf on, or whatever this creature is, onto the roof so it can't get to us, and then go in and get what we need.
How high is the ceiling?
It's about 10 foot. A little bit less.
Okay, so we would have to army crawl in kind of thing.
I mean, if there's stuff in there that we want after I levitate him, yeah.
All right. And will you be able to pick the lock at the chain?
Yes.
Very confident. I like it. Let's do it.
All right, I'm going to get on the roof and then let little Fangari in through the door as fast as possible to see inside.
As soon as you let her in, you hear a little... Zandari has gone back to the plains.
No!
Zandari is no more for a while.
Fangari, my baby girl. How long is it until she can come back?
Oh, I'll have to look it up. It's a while. It's a little bit.
Okay.
Is it 24 hours and an action?
Yeah, something like that. I need to quickly look it up again.
Well.
Okay, I come back down very dejected. I mean, how big like is this door?
The one on top or the one on the side?
The one on top.
One on top. It's about. Trying to think. It's big.
Okay, so like.
It's big enough for like a human to go into if need be.
But not necessarily a big thing to come out of.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's an hour, by the way, Ruth.
Oh, it's an hour before I get my lady back. Okay.
Yeah. You have to spend an hour casting it. So.
Oh yeah, so that's not happening right now. We busy. All right. So I'll let you know what happened. She poofed. So should I just open it and take a quick look inside, or what do you want to do? What should we do?
To be honest, I'm not really the brains of this operation. I'm just the faces of the operation. Maybe we. I have no fucking idea.
Oh, wait. Who has the pasties? Shit.
Rayne has the pasties.
Shit.
Okay.
Fucking pasties are going to be the death of me.
What if, shoot, I really wish we had brought them now.
I'll stay here. You run back. Get the pasties. Get a couple of them. We'll just chuck them in. And see.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think if it makes more sense for you to be the person that goes, but then yeah, your boyfriend might get distracted.
Well, that and I have to go back, change halfway into someone else because I can't be him when I go and see him.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go back to the inn.
Okay. As you enter the inn, you can hear Rictavio's voice over everyone else as he's laughing at his own joke once again. He's kind of clinging onto the side of Duck, just going, oh, it's lovely to have new people here.
Duck is trying to stab himself with the spoon from the soup.
As stealthily as possible, I get Rayne's attention, but I don't want it to be obviously when whenever he's like paying too much attention to her, like if he's distracted by like either Garuga or Duck, then I'll kind of like grab Rayne.
Roll a stealth, and whoever wants to distract him, roll a performance.
Oh, distract.
Yes.
Yeah, big boy.
Are you singing? Are you bagpiping? Bagpipes, please.
Then tell me how you're going to distract him, though.
Sing a tale of his adventure.
Which am I doing stealth?
Stealth, yeah.
22
with advantage because Garuga's distracting, depending on what you get.
And what's the advantage?
You roll 2 d20s, and whichever is the highest you get.
Oh, okay. So I'll just
sing about him killing the dragon.
Gary rolled 22, by the way. I think he said.
Okay, 16 for me.
Okay, that's fine. Garuga, how are you distracting him?
Let's see, what have I got in my little repertoire of of tools? You know, it's in town. I feel like bagpipes is maybe too much for this venue.
Never too much.
I'm gonna use my flute.
Oh, he's gonna like
so
you
now
using a flute.
I'm just a giant dude.
Is it the jazz flute?
A tiny flute.
It's like Terry Crews when he plays his.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
But purple.
Purple Terry
with
Crews.
horns out of my mouth, which makes playing a flute real difficult. Dust.
As Garuga's playing, I nudge him and go, "Look at the talent with those lips."
The half-elf where Octavio is he's blushing slightly. He blush.
He blush.
Okay, so is he?
He is quite sufficiently distracted.
Okay.
Pasty hand on.
I imagine with my perception, I notice Anne
Yeah.
hinting towards something.
Your passive perception is high enough that you will notice.
Yes.
So Rayne, we got to the caravan. It's completely locked down. There appears to be some beastie inside. Large, 4 legs, lower growl than a wolf. Oh wait, DM, did I happen to see the whistle thing that Rayne had found that one night?
No.
Fuck. All right. So he already killed Fangari, so I wasn't able to see like what either it looks like or the inside of the caravan looks like. Can you give me like 6 of those magical pasties for me to take with me and try to knock out this thing so we can see what's in this caravan?
I discreetly slide her 3.
3. All right. Haggle. All right. Is there anything else that you think could help with this situation?
Nope.
Apparently, wants to stay and hear more tales from Octavio's adventures.
All right. Well, have fun with Drunky McDrunkerson, and we'll let you know what happens.
How is his drink looking?
He has already gone through 3 glasses, not including ones he may have had earlier. He's holding a little bit strong, but he is getting a little bit like frisky.
Alright, I've not really been drinking from mine. I slide him that glass over, so he has another full glass, and then I signal for another round to become.
As the barkeep comes around again, she puts her hand slightly on Duck's shoulder, and she goes, "Would you mind giving me a hand with the horses? You have quite a few. I can't handle all of them."
Okay. Yes. Yes, I'm fine. Yes, Duck is up and already halfway to the stable.
Rayne doesn't really notice that you're gone, apart from when he tries to go and lean on you slightly, and you're gone, and he just starts going down, down, down.
Can I catch him?
He goes, "You're very pretty. Rather pale, though. Need a bit more sun. Can't get that here, though. This place is shit." As the barkeep takes you outside, she looks at you and just sighs and goes, "I'm so sorry for him. He has been here for a month already and refuses to leave. You looked like you needed to get out of there, or you might end up stabbing him or yourself."
Yeah.
And she gives you the key and goes, "Look, I know you're new around here, but if you could just put the horses in the stables, I'll bring you another round of drinks for free on the house."
Sounds good to me. And I will round up the horses.
That's fine. And you, revealing areas.
Roll initiative.
Animal handling.
The right page. I'm flipping back and forth between pages. As
That
you
is a big fucking horse.
it's a lord horse.
Lord.
You hear the squawking of birds and the plaintive whinny of a horse. And as you go inside the stables, you can see that they're very clean and well maintained. And one of the stables at the back contains a grey mare. A small door you can see is set to the east wall, and a wooden ladder which gives you access to the loft overhead. And you can see perched along all the kind of beams and everything are ravens just staring at you.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
They kind of chitter slightly amongst themselves and kind of wiggle back and forth. They kind of watch you.
But none of them look odd, other than being there.
Roll a nature check.
One of those horses is not a horse.
16.
16. They look like fairly normal ravens. They don't look like some of the other ones which you've seen in your escapades. The ones which have had like red eyes and looking angry and stuff. They look just curious of who you are and the fact that you're a cat and they've not seen one of your kind before.
What about the grey horse?
grey horse seems quite plaintive. She kind of looks at you, wiggles her head up and down, and goes back to eating some hay.
Yeah. I'll just put the other horses in there.
Okay.
And then
Roll
have a
a
big
real
look round.
perception check.
18.
18. The floorboards and the ceiling, they're quite spacious apart, and you can see that there is some sort of box up there, hidden amongst the hay. You can see the bottom of it, because they haven't really hid it that well, but you can see that the hay has been used to try and disguise it up in the loft.
How high up is it?
It's not that high. You can get the little ladder, you can get up to it. It's probably about 8 feet up in the air.
I'll get up to it then.
Okay. Roll a real quick investigation with advantage, because you saw it.
Okay, investigation. 21.
21. You managed to see that this hay has been put here very hastily. You managed to find 3 pitchforks and a locked wooden chest. The same one which you saw between the floorboards.
I will make a note of it and then climb back down, and I suppose I'm going to have to head back to the others.
Before you climb down, you notice another door just behind the hay and the chest and everything, hidden away at the back. It's fairly obvious. The light from the stable itself shines down upon it. And that's the only other thing you notice before you're climbing down. Spooky tiny doors.
Can I go actually check that door?
Yeah, do you want to open it or are you leaving?
I just want to check it, see if it's locked.
It's not locked.
Then, yeah, I'll open it.
Yeah. As you open it, you're greeted with that same warmth you felt beforehand from the inside of the bar. You notice a set of matching tables. For a minute, I can actually show you as well on the map. That's what you saw here, the top of the loft. You can see matching end tables flank a large wooden frame bed with a large silk canopy. Across from the bed hangs a tapestry depicting a beautiful mountain valley, and the other walls are dominated by a fireplace and a wardrobe.
Is there anyone in here?
Nope, it seems pretty empty.
Can I check the wardrobe?
Yep, may I roll a quick investigation check.
17.
17? It seems that there's just some old clothing in here. Nothing really of any value.
Right. Was there any other way in there? Or was it just through the...
There is a door next to the fireplace. I'll try and see if I can...
All right, yeah, I see it. I'm just going to make note of that and then head back down the way I came.
Okay. As you go back into the loft, more ravens have gathered. They're looking at you, kind of staring. Their eyes never leaving you, following your every move.
Are there any within reach?
Yeah.
Can I try and grab one?
Roll acrobatics.
26.
Jesus Christ. You managed to grab one, but it's pissed at you. It's going...
Yeah, just gonna grab, keep it put it in my mouth, and then just walk back to the others and drop it on the table.
Oh,
Got your gift.
Love you.
When you come into the bar with this raven, the barkeep looks at you and her face just drains of any color. Her eyes are bulging and her jaw just goes slack.
It's an instinct. I'm sorry.
Can you put that back outside, please?
It's a gift.
It's a lovely gift. Outside, please. Outside, please.
I'll just throw it out the door.
Does her reaction seem like she's horrified because an animal was brought in, or because of something more?
Roll an insight check. And as you do that, Doug, the raven, before flying away, turns back at you, glares, and just goes back to it flies back around the corner to the stable.
Where's my character sheet? There we go. Insight. Ooh. Okay, that was better. Insight. I have high insight too. Sweet. 27.
You can tell that it's not just being horrified from the situation. There's something deeper there. Something hidden.
Something more to the raven. Gotcha. How distracted is our boy here with Garuga? Is he quite enamored?
He is quite distracted. He is currently also has his arm around Garuga, swaying to saying, "I killed the dragon," but it's really off key. So it's like, "I killed the dragon with a toothpick."
In the key of drunk.
Can I go walk up to the bartender and just inquire with her a bit more about those ravens? Because that seems like there's something that we might not know about them that she does.
Oh, ravens around here, they're very sacred. You never want to harm one. It brings you bad luck. If you're friendly to them, they bring you good luck.
Okay, do I believe her? Guidance.
Haven't we already killed a raven?
Blew one
No
up.
we. There's no we there.
That is a 24.
24? She seems to be telling the truth. However, there's something else that she's not telling you.
We seem to be followed by these ravens quite a bit. They don't seem to act as normal ravens do. Do you have any thoughts on that? Like I said, we're new around here, and we're just trying to get a grasp of what's going on.
Una momento. Jillian thinks hello. Sadly, it seems that some of the ravens have been corrupted by that demon who lives on the mountains.
Strahd.
Yes.
Is it okay to speak his name? We notice most people don't say it. They just call him the demon.
Because he is a demon.
Oh, I believe you. I'm just trying to make sure that if I say his name, I'm not gonna piss anybody off.
Voldemort, he who shall not be named.
Yeah, that type of deal.
Most tend not to speak his name, for those who follow him are always listening. And those who besmirch his name, they'll find you.
What can you tell us about the lady that runs this town?
Oh. Her. Yes, your names. You're talking about Lady... Oh god, I hate saying this. Watch your house.
Watch your house.
Lady, watch your house.
2 seconds. I'm gonna make sure that's actually how you pronounce the name.
Nope, it's going in my notebook now.
It's already in there.
Sorry, no, it's actually Lady Watcher. Sorry.
Lady
She lives at Watcher House.
Yeah, we ran into her little creepy pool boy that was following us earlier.
Mm.
Is she one who worships the demon, or is she not?
Her eyes kind of narrow a bit, and she kind of leans in closer, like, this is not a safe place to talk about these type of things. And her eyes flick over to the two very finely dressed gentlemen who are sitting in the bar.
I take her hint, and I more loudly thank her. Oh, thank you for these drinks. They have been great. I will have to find out your supplier for these. They're so wonderful. And I just kind of give her a little nod of understanding and walk back to the table.
Before you walk back, she quickly just ushers you closer once again and just goes, once the bar is empty, my husband wishes to speak to you.
I nod and acknowledge it and move to our table with our lovely drunk gentleman. And
He's like,
Garuga.
Pretty Eyes is back. Did I tell you how I once stole a cow and found a beanstalk? Found a golden egg.
A golden egg, you say? This sounds like a great story that Garuga can make into a song.
I like you. And he goes to hug Garuga like full on around it, kind of slightly sliding down him in his drunken haze.
Garuga is very unamused by this at this point. He's still playing. He's just very unamused.
You're really purple. Are you feeling alright?
I'm always purple.
Oh, I know someone who's got a tonic for that, I think.
I'm fine. Or you should just have another drink.
Yes. And he goes to drink out of an empty glass. Okay, whilst this is occurring, whoopah! What's happening at the caravan?
Is Anne back yet? I just imagine her like running up with like literal arms full of like pasties, like dropping one, picking it back up, like
Bit covered
I
in
just have
grub.
3.
oh shit, yeah, just 3.
So
Damn.
they're in my sack. Don't worry, they're not out and about. All right, so
Whilst you guys are dealing with that, I'm gonna go help with this.
all right, so I'm going to get back on top
Oh,
That sounds so
my.
dodgy.
and just try it out with one and just throw one in, close the door again.
Okay. I gotta make a roll. You can hear claws scratching around the floor, and then silence for a couple of seconds, and then a snarl once again.
All right, with pasty number 2, I'm gonna cut my thumb a little bit and get some blood on it.
Mhm.
And toss that bad boy in there, same way.
Okay, give me a memento. Once again, silence again, and then a roar.
It's a high constitution motherfucker.
Or I'm rolling well.
Roll less good, please.
I have those potions. One was poison, one was makes you younger. What was the third vial that you gave me?
Oh geez.
Hold on, let me.
You expect me to have a brain?
No, don't worry about it. Let me just look
Or
it up
any
really quick.
memory.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Both of which I have 0. My intelligence is -5.
Girl, feels like we have mess. There we go. Okay, makes Viber appear younger. laughter or poison. I'm not sure if I want to kill this thing yet. I just want to know if it's going on. All right, well. Okay, so the only difference between Pasty 1 and Pasty 2 is that he roared afterwards. It roared afterwards.
Mm-hmm. It was a very deep, gluttonal roar.
Mm-hmm. Fuck it, I guess I'll try one. I got one last Pasty left.
Okay. Once the pasty goes in, you hear the scraping again. And then a long silence. And nothing more. And silence. And silence.
Okay.
Do you think sleeping?
I think so too. Do you have any sort of light? Because I'm assuming that like whenever I open the door, there's no light inside.
There's no light inside at all.
Do you have any light or light source?
Firebolt, sacred flame.
Maybe don't want to burn the whole place down. Maybe not. Okay.
There are a few like lanterns on the side, so you can still see the outside of the carriage, but unless you like open it up and everything, you can't see the inside.
Hand me up one of the lanterns on the side. So I'm going to kind of very cautiously.
I've got a torch and a tinder box.
You already handed me up. It's already lit, right? Like the lantern I have is perfectly lit. I'm just gonna. You just handed me
everything. All the light sources in one.
Okay, so as carefully and like as possible, I kind of peek in and also shine a light in.
Roll a quick nature roll. My die rolled down my arm. It was weird.
Only 11.
You can see a large beastie in there. It looks like a tiger.
Okay. All right, Tiger King.
I asked him about Carol Baskins.
Yeah, I know.
Baskin.
Got Baskin. Okay, so the beastie looks like it's down, it's asleep?
Yep, it looks like it's asleep. And roll a quick perception for me.
I followed her in there,
15.
by the way.
Wait, no, I haven't gone in.
Oh, you haven't gone in?
No,
I literally just opened up. No.
Then I've not done a fucking thing.
Yeah, just chill for a second. Relax. All right, so, sorry, it looks like a tiger. It's down, it's asleep.
Yep, I just wanted you to roll a quick perception.
Yes, and I rolled a 15.
15? You can see that there is a box hidden off to the side of the tiger.
How large a box?
Big size box. Decent size.
Like it could fit in said box, or
no. More like a.
Oh, copy. Can I tell if it's like wooden, has a lock? What's it got going on? Is it wooden? Does it have a lock? What can I tell from this?
Wooden.
Sorry, hold on one second. My landlord decided this is when he's going to water the entire backyard. Let me just close the window.
Just see from the side, spray of water.
No, this is not for you.
It's for me, please.
How's Garuga's song going?
Play me this beautiful tune of me. Roll a quick performance check for me.
Do what, sorry?
Guidance.
Another performance check.
Guidance.
And you get an extra D4 roll as well, because...
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yeah, because Nick had a guidance on you.
Okay. With D4, did you say?
Yep. So it's a little triangle.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I got 18 plus 4 plus performance plus 6 on there.
That's 28.
20, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
You're playing beautifully. He's beginning to weep with how beautiful you're playing. However, it's not a nice weeping. It is an ugly, disgusting. There's a bit of snot running down his nose, but it's so pretty, and it's all about me.
You see, but in my head, what I'm playing is that Universal logo thing. This really bad.
Oh, ba 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 ba.
The bad Jurassic Park.
And he's a bit of a slobbering mess right now. He's kind of started like just slurping whatever's left of the beet soup if there's any left in your bowls.
Thank the Moonweaver.
Doc, are you back with them or are you staying away from the group?
I've sat at a different table.
Where you're
The
sat?
one nearby, the one that's empty nearby.
Was empty nearby. This one? I can't click. For some reason I can't click that one or this one or these one.
The one up from there.
Oh, okay. From where you sat, the two very finely dressed gentlemen notice you and they kind of look you over a little bit and have a small smile. And
I
like,
give them the biggest Cheshire grin I can.
it's all teeth.
Yeah.
And the one who has slightly cropped hair looks at you and goes, "Are you an adventurer?
Yes.
You're a proper one, right? Not like that one." And he points over.
Oh no, he's full of shit.
What's it like? Like out there?
Dangerous.
Could you tell us what it's like? Could you tell us some of your adventures?
Well.
And they slide 2 gold pieces towards you.
Well, at that point, I start to recount the wolf attack from the other night.
You fought wolves?
Yeah, occupational hazard.
What else have you done?
Ooh. And then I like start to recount the bits and pieces I can remember from the ghost house.
Oh, that sounds amazing. You've had such an amazing life. Wish we could do that. You know, city life. You gotta stay in one place. It's dangerous out there. You never know what's gonna get you.
Well, sometimes you've just got to take the first step.
If only we could do that. Sadly,
It's quite easy. Just get a sharp, pointy implement and go.
we know how to do that. Rules, can't leave this place.
Huh.
But your friends adventurers too.
They seem to be. I haven't actually known them that long.
Oh,
I'm still not sure about the purple one.
he's quite good musically wise.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are.
Bit deranged with a sword in his hand, though.
Oh, a bit one of those off the hinge ones.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I'd go as far as Berserker, but he just doesn't have the muscular strength for it.
Oh, that must be interesting. How's that work?
Well, it looks impressive until he actually hits anything.
Oh, so swings hard, hits like a butterfly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, are you here to deal with the Burgermeister?
What's wrong with the Burger King?
He's mad. He throws these bloody festivals every freaking week.
What's wrong with that? Festival's great.
Yeah, they're fine when you have them like twice a year, not when you have them every bloody week for the past 5 years.
Oh, yes, that could get some wearisome.
Last week we had one for fucking wolves.
Is that what the staked out heads were for?
Yeah. He came round with all these wolf heads, rotting away during the day. What the hell are we meant to do with them afterwards?
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's just the head, if you had the rest of the body, wolf steaks are quite nice.
Oh yeah. What's my name? Danica. She makes some good wolf steaks.
Yeah. The tongue's quite good as well, if they were still in the head.
Really?
Yeah, well, you've got to be inventive when food's scarce.
Oh, and they kind of pale slightly at that. To them, it sounds pretty grim. They're fine with blood and gore and adventure. Wolf tongue, though. Mm-mm.
That's the one.
I have a wolf tongue.
You do.
Inventory.
But yeah, we don't know what's up with him. He's started going a bit, and like purple light keeps coming out of his house in the attic at night. We think there might be something dodgy.
Right. Is there anyone else who may give more information and maybe commission us to take a closer look?
They kind of turn to look at each other. Their faces go from very excited from talking to you to very, very grave looking. So there's our mother. She fucking hates that oaf.
And where would we find Mother Dearest?
You don't really want to deal with her. She's something.
But if we did, where would we find her? You know, information is an adventurer's trade.
You can find her at the house, the Watcher house. It's over other side of town. Can't miss it. Garish as can be.
This
Just
is
like
Lady,
Mum likes it.
Lady Watcher.
Yeah.
I see. The one who was having us spied on earlier.
Oh, she hasn't been sending out a little gremlin, has she?
Ernst, was it?
Oh, that little prick.
Well, you know, I did maybe suggest I'd cut out his tongue if he didn't tell us who sent him.
You'd be doing.
I think that might have been a bit harsh.
He's such a spineless little worm. Ugh.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to the others once we've washed, what was it, Prick Davio off us. And we'll see what we can do.
Thank you. Please, if you're ever back here and we're here, can you tell us some more about your adventures?
I think the one you actually want to talk to is the big purple one. He makes the stories sound way better than I do.
They look back. They kind of like one leans back first and the other one leans back after, and they both look at Garuga. Their eyes kind of widening, like the big purple one. He's not going to eat us, is he?
No. I believe he's a vegetarian.
A what?
He only eats fruit and vegetables.
Oh.
And bacon.
And they look very, very perplexed at each other, but they kind of roll with it. And they're kind of like, right, come on, Carl. One looks to the other, and they make their way out of the bar. And they go, "It was nice meeting you."
You do.
And they're gone. Lore dump. Okay.
Okay.
Back to the
at the
wagon.
caravan.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, when I look in, Bing is asleep. Is there any like ropes or chains inside?
There
Enough
seems
to
be a
say
chain
tie up.
around the tiger's neck, but it doesn't seem to be attached to anything.
There's a what around a chain around its neck?
A chain around its neck.
Okay, and then to enter on the outside, it's multiple chains holding it closed.
No, just one set of. It's in a cross shape, and there's a padlock in the
Okay.
center. My amazing description there of that.
Yeah. All right. So Beastie is asleep. Looks like 3 pasties is the charm. I say, I unlock it, get in there, tie up that bad boy, maybe even levitate it to the roof just to be extra safe, and see what we can find inside this thing. Sound good? Okay. I pick the lock.
Roll dex for me for lock picking, I'm guessing.
Plus proficiency, if she's proficient in thieves' tools.
I is. So wait, where's my plus for that? So that would be. Would that be sleight of hand? No.
No, it's dex. It's straight dex plus proficiency.
Oh, it's straight dex. Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so 20. Sorry. Yes. 23.
23.
Mm-hmm.
With a click, the lock opens, and a needle just drips out of it and falls to the floor.
That was definitely a booby trap. Moving on. Glad I rolled that high. God damn it.
So am I.
Okay, so I'm gonna take those chains, and also when we get in there, use that to also, like, basically hog tie the beastie and just chain it up.
As soon as you put the chains on it, that thing wakes up.
Yeah.
Levitate.
When you touch them, they wake.
So you're using levitate on it?
Yep.
It can still move in levitate, can't it?
It can, but it's just gonna be stuck on the ceiling. How? So sorry if it's.
This thing ain't that high, by the way. Like it is. It's like maybe.
You basically put the tiger at head height.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
But it's now just a floating tiger, right? Like, with its
Is there a
paws
way I
extended.
can is there a way that I can just pull it so it's outside, so it's just floating 20 feet in the air? Like the chains that I just put on it, and like the one that's attached to her neck, just like pull it out and just like let it be moving in the air.
Wouldn't it just stay at the height it starts at the first levitate?
It's to 20 feet, so I can raise it up and bring it down to up to 20 feet.
Okay, and how long does that last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
I'm
Okay.
intrigued to see what's going to happen in 10 minutes.
How much noise is a levitating tiger going to make?
Make a quick dex save.
Uh, 17.
17. You manage to get out the way of its claws as it's trying to get away, and at the moment you have a floating tiger above you.
Okay, cool.
A really messed up balloon.
Standing at the door like this, like.
Dismay.
I don't know, just trying to do something here. Any help is appreciated. So I just run in and just ransack that motherfucker and see what I can find inside this caravan.
You're Ismark, aren't you, at the moment? So Ismark, what are you doing as well?
I'm not Ismark. I am Rectavio.
What are you doing?
I am standing in the entranceway to my caravan in case anybody else comes along. That I can, like, in case like the owners of the stockyard come along. I'm watching the tiger and I'm watching Anne.
Okay, Anne, make a quick investigation roll for me.
17.
17? On the floor, you find the tattered remains of a doll, which seems to have been dressed in Vistani, like effigy clothing and stuff. It's very, very tattered and ripped to pieces. And on the inside, like, you can see like a little label on the inside of the clothing which says, "It's no fun, it's no Blinsky."
All right, I take that. And that box thing.
Mm-hmm. You can
I'm
do
just
an
gonna
investigation.
take that. I'm literally just ransacking, like anything I can grab. I'm grabbing.
I want you both to do a perception roll for me.
Guidance.
Sorry, was that investigation?
No, perception.
Perception. Then 18.
18?
20.
20. You can see that Anne is looking around quite frantically for something. However, you, with your slightly keener eyes, can see that there is a little secret compartment which is underneath where the seats of the wagon would be.
All right, from the doorway, I'm just gonna be try under the seats. Under the seats.
You can also see that the stockyard owners are very perplexed of what's happening over there. They can hear a lot of noise. The tiger is growling and roaring quite loudly.
Can I see them?
Yes, you can. They are currently at the entrance, kind of waiting to close up shop.
And I'm gonna go. Ah, I told you I had one of those, darling. Very feisty. Let's quiet down now. Quiet down now. And I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go and cast sleep on the tiger.
Perfect. Does it need to do a roll for it, or is it just instant?
I believe it is instantaneous sleep. This spell sends creatures into a magical slumber. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points the creature this spell can affect. I don't know what that means. How much I put it to sleep? What does that mean? Somebody
Yes, you're not in combat, so it's yeah.
Yeah, normally you have to roll, and if you beat how much HP they have, it puts them to sleep. If you don't, it doesn't affect them.
Oh, okay.
These are not d8s. So let me roll d8s, which is these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Oh, good. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
The tiger is still awake.
Okay. I'm going to try again at second level.
Burn through your spells.
Yep. Why the fuck not? I'm just going to try again. I'm like, ah ha ha ha. Oh. And I can't guide myself on this, can I?
No. If you were rolling like a D20, you could, but this is just for the spell itself, so. Because the spell's hitting.
Ability check of choice. So, no, I can't roll guidance on this. Okay, so 5 plus an extra 2. Let's try again. Big money. No whammy. Okay, that is much better. So 8, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So that's 27, and I get to roll an extra 2. 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40.
The tiger is still awake.
Okay, I'm going to be like, oh, damn. All right, well, that's those two gone. I have nothing left that will actually put that fucker to sleep. So I'm like, aha, darling, no, it's just over there, darling. And then I'm gonna look over the other guys and go, oh, this is the last time I asked somebody to do me a favor. Oh, and look back to Anne and be like, what the fuck?
It's okay.
Okay, yeah. So what was underneath?
They are oblivious and take your bluff. In fact, they kind of give you a little wave goodbye, and they wander down the street.
Bye, darlings. Have a good night. Bye, darlings.
I rolled terribly for that ass roll. You could have been fucked.
All right. So what do I find underneath the?
Oh my god, this list is so long. Right. So apart from this stuff, which I'm going to read out in a second, the most important thing you find is a lead-lined box. And inside said lead-lined box
It's kryptonite.
Is it a crystal skull?
And it seems to depict a raven. And give you 2 seconds, and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh my god, scrolling for years.
It's a what depicting a raven?
It is a holy symbol of a raven.
Holy symbol, Batman.
seconds. Can I find it on the list of stuff?
You can do it, bee kids.
Oh, there's the bar.
I should now see the image of what you find. Sun, which has a ruby in the center of it.
Nine. Does it match any of the symbols that were on that necklace I found?
No.
Cool. All right.
And then I have
everything I find, I'm literally just putting in my into my bag so we can leave quickly. But I don't know if you want to go over what I find now or once we're back in the rooms.
Put it back in the rooms because this list is heckin' long.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just grabbing everything I can find, all that kind of stuff, throwing it in my bag. All right. So this fucking tiger.
I suggest we get out, lock the doors, then you de-levitate the tiger.
It's outside.
It's outside.
It is currently hovering.
Okay.
Is there a way for me to grab the chain and just kind of heft it without
can you not control your levitation?
Up and down.
Oh wait, yes.
Rather than getting near the tiger.
Then how did you get it out if you can only make it go up and down?
Yes. Yeah, okay, you are correct. I can move it. So we're gonna get away from it. Gonna levitate it back inside and then lock the doors behind it really quick. So it's still gonna be floating onto the roof until it's locked, and then once everything is locked up tight again, then I'll release the levitation.
Okay.
Did you put everything back where it came from?
Isn't he still
other
chained
than the
up?
shit that I stole, yes.
But it looks on first glance, it looks like
yeah,
back down. Okay.
Like a tiger lives there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But when the
Don't use the chains.
the chains
Tiger.
held the door shut.
Well, there was a chain around the tiger's neck. And chains which were outside.
Yeah, was I actually able to get the chains onto it, or did I literally touch it and it woke up?
The second you touch it, it wakes up.
Yeah, as soon as you touch it, it wakes up.
So I'm
So I
assuming
didn't even get the chains on
Okay,
there.
you didn't manage.
So, door chained, locked up, and then only once that's all done do I release the levitation on said Digra.
Okie dokie. There is a manner of bullshit you managed to do this.
Ta-da!
Back at the bar, Rictavio, who is now completely sloshed, is on the floor trying to recreate the time he swam through the sea to slay some sirens.
Of course he
He,
did.
however, is the wooden floor.
Now, given that Duck was a sailor, on a scale of 1 to complete bullshit, how much does Duck believe him?
Negative 100. He's flailing like this is how I did it.
An interesting technique you use, especially for the sea.
It's the only way. She's a powerful mistress.
Yes.
She's a kinky one too. And he then tries to recreate how he slayed some sirens and saved his crew from a terrible, terrible fate. However, the sirens tend to be the wooden stair rails which go up. So he's kind of clinging to them, pretending to wrestle these sirens. Rayne, make a really quick perception roll.
That is an 18.
From where you're sitting, you can see somebody from the kitchen trying to usher you in.
I slide my way over.
Okay. Gonna really quickly go back to the carnival. Carnival people, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, we're headed back to the inn.
You're heading back?
Yep.
Okay. By now, the streets, the lamplights have been lit. The streets are very, very barren. Most people tend to go in as soon as night begins to fall. They immediately go in. They know that at nighttime the nasties come out. You can see that each of the houses has some candles lit in the windowsills and everything. Most of them are darkened out now. Some have gone to sleep. But you managed to make your way back to the inn, quite safe and sound. On your way, you will roll a perception roll for me.
I was gonna say, before we leave the junkyard, I'm gonna go back to Ismark.
That's fine.
Okay.
So there's no one on the streets right now, so you
Kind of.
you could literally walk down the street and be like, whoopah.
Perfect. Perception, did you say?
Oh, real bad. 8. I'm just exhausted from doing the tiger. I'm not paying attention to shit, apparently.
18.
18. As Ismark, you notice there are 2 ravens following you. Just hopping along on the top of the tile roofs. Just watching down at you. Little eyes staring at you.
Red eyes, regular eyes.
Regular.
I'm gonna take out something from my rations kit and just throw it on the floor.
They both swoop down. They start pecking at the food. They look at you and kind of bounce up and down. Almost as if they're thanking you.
And if I put some in my hand and I put my hand out, will it come close to me?
Roll an animal handling.
This is gonna be abysmal.
And you just got to
I
catch
did.
it, hold it in your mouth, and bring it back to the group.
Set it on fire? Oh, wait.
Those poor ravens.
11.
That's good. One of them has eaten the rest of the food and has flown back towards the inn. The other one, who seems a little bit smaller, stayed behind and is slowly hopping over to you. Takes one little bit of bread. Looks at you. Looks down at your hand. Roll one more animal handling for me.
He's gonna poop on me.
It's the small and the weak ones. They're the ones you're meant to target.
Guidance.
Poor babies.
That's another 10.
Another 10?
Yeah.
He kind of pecks at your hand a little bit. And again. And then flies off towards the inn.
Towards where I'm going?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
It seems to have joined its brethren and
Okay.
sister on the tiles of the roof of the inn.
It's
Okay, and
murder.
then I'm gonna jog and
No.
catch up with that.
No.
I know, that's crows, isn't it?
I know.
It's a
Ravens
roof of
ravens
ravens.
called a kindness.
As a kindness of ravens.
Yeah. Know your groupings.
Sorry. It's an unkindness.
It was an unkindness?
Or a conspiracy.
I like conspiracy. It's a conspiracy of ravens. Yes,
So I'll jog and catch up with Anne.
That's fine. You managed to catch up fairly easily. By now, the inn has begun to kind of quieten down a little bit. Most of the patrons have either left or have gone just, I think, 1 or 2 of the rooms. And at the moment, you guys appear to be the only ones left apart from the very, very drunk Rictavio, who has decided he's had enough for tonight and will go and collapse in the stables.
Perfect.
I'm
Alright,
now
shall
quite
we-
worried about that grey horse.
All right, shall we convene in one of our rooms privately?
Where is Rayne?
She's
I'm not sure
there.
where Rayne is right now, but
Oh.
I'll get to Rayne in a second.
Doesn't Rayne know where the rooms are and where the keys are and where we're staying?
No, at the moment, the barkeep, noticing that everyone has left or gone to sleep, she kind of dusts her hands off onto her very dirty apron now, and makes her way over to you guys and smiles quite sweetly. She goes, "I'm guessing you would like to go to rest now."
Yes.
She leads you up the stairs. Ooh, I can reveal this little area to you. Ooh, go get to the pot. And at the moment, you guys make your way onto a wooden balcony, which stretches the full length of the tap room, which is where you were before, enclosed by a wooden railing carved with raven motifs. The tap room's many lanterns illuminate the rafters and cast ominous shadows on the peaked ceiling. And she leads you to a room over here. We're gonna pretend that there's a way here. And she leads you to a room which has 4 beds. And then she leads you to another room which has 2 beds in it. And she says, "This is the best I can do with such a large group. I'm so sorry. But as you have to stay like this," she offers you a bottle of the... My brain ain't working up what this thing is called.
I legit thought Becky was going to pull out a bottle of something then and start drinking.
Is it the red dragon wine or the purple grape smash?
No, it's the purple grape smash number 3.
I thought it was Superior Red Dragon Crush.
There are 2 different types of wines.
Oh lord.
And she looks at
Both
you.
sound like
and goes,
alcohol pops.
"I would give you the other one, but you kind of drained us dry."
Well, you say us. It was more Davio.
Yes, well,
He is obnoxious.
little bit.
It's a wonder you can drink that much and your mouth doesn't stop talking.
Yeah, please do enjoy. Breakfast is the first few hours of the morning. I will try and make what I can, but supplies are low, I'm afraid. But please do have a good night's rest. Feel safe here. And she kind of gives you a small smile and wanders back downstairs.
All right, so anybody know where Rayne is?
Nope.
No. She was there, downstairs, and then she wasn't.
Did you see where she went?
No.
You're a very drunk
Cool.
person to deal with.
And I was perhaps getting us, if you're willing, some more work.
Interesting. Did we find out any other information from Drunky?
He killed a dragon with a toothpick.
He did not kill a dragon with a tooth.
And then he swam in the ocean.
If he had swam in the ocean like that, he would not be here with us now.
He does like a belly flop when he...
Well, looks like he's keeping a giant tiger in his caravan, but I was able to loot it, so I'm gonna go through it. So I just kind of head over to the bed and start just going through everything.
Feeling like she took a part of the looting as well. She's gonna look over the shoulder, looking for magical stuff like this.
And while they're doing that, I will say, look, it turns out that the Burger King of this place is maybe a little bit completely insane. And this lady watcher person may be willing to pay us perhaps to investigate and find out what's gone wrong with him.
Is this the same lady that sent that little nebbishy
Yes,
guy
it is
after
the same
us?
lady that sent the little shit after us. But
Cool.
And Lana.
the 2 guys downstairs were apparently her sons, maybe?
Ah, the rich guys. Okay.
Rich guys. Who were very impressed by us. Just the fact that we're willing to do shit.
Cool. Anyways. So what else we got?
Okay, the long list is long. You find 50 EP, which are raven pieces, which are all bearing Strahd's profile on them, and 6 gemstones.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
If I look at the Strahd money,
I can see where this is going, and I was prepared for this to happen.
Oh, girl.
And it still caught you by surprise.
can I become a coin version of Strahd's face?
I'd also like you to roll a real quick history as well.
Okay, me?
Yeah.
All right.
At the time, if you became the version of Strahd, it's like the coins are tiny and the depictions aren't amazing, so you become like a Picasso version of Strahd.
Genius, that's exactly what I want. Perfect. Like a horror movie version.
Because you don't
Thinking
know
of the
what-
woman in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I want to be. All right. What am I rolling? History.
yeah.
All right. All right. Come on, bitch.
No.
16, 17, 18.
18. Funny enough, this face brings a little tingle to the back of your head. You've seen his face before. In fact, some of you may have seen it before even sooner. You remember a certain statue holding an orb in a certain haunted house.
Oh, shit.
I've seen that face before.
There you go.
Perfect. Okay.
That face was in my dream.
However,
The
Your
same-
wildest dreams.
You didn't memorize that face though.
I did not. So. But I can see the coin.
You can see the coin. You would literally have a Picasso because you don't know what color his skin is, what his hair looks like, what his face looks like.
No, I want to be completely bronze. Like a
One
coin.
side. You'd have one side as being your whole face.
Symmetrical. Just
A
match.
very flat face.
it's just a Hitchcock kind of profile.
Yeah.
I'll turn around to Garuga and be like, how do I look?
Strahd, as drawn by South Park.
Jesus Christ. Not even that, because it's just his profile, so you get half a face.
Okay, what else? What
It's
else
like
does
when
she
they do
find?
Saddam.
Just
Oh,
a head
make
move
them.
like a South Park Canadian.
Yes.
Hi, buddy!
I'm not your
You
pal.
find a small prayer book with a green leather cover and oh my god, indecipherable, there you go, notes in the margin.
Whoa, what is that noise?
Feedback.
Did I become a robot?
Okay, you might want to start that at the beginning for Ray.
It's a small prayer book with a green leather cover with indecipherable notes in the margin. A healer's kit. 3 wooden holy symbols inlaid with silver in the shape of a sunburst. I'm not kidding, this keeps going. This guy had a lot of shit. A silvered short sword.
Short sword?
A silvered
Silver.
sword. A hand crossbow inlaid with mother of pearl.
Ooh.
A bundle of 20 silvered crossbow bolts.
Ooh.
And this is the long ass one.
That's a waste of money.
This is the long description. And you find a worn leather case with gold buckles, which contains 3 sharpened wooden stakes, a sack of garlic. If it comes to it, I'll send this list over to you guys if it makes it any easier.
That probably would be easier.
A jar of salt, a box of holy wafers, 6 vials of holy water, a polished steel mirror, and a bone scroll tube with a silver stopper and chain.
What?
Okay, and so that's everything that I found?
Hmm?
That's everything that I found?
and
Okay.
it's up to whoever wants it to, I will tell whoever opens up the tube what is inside.
Okay, so I give the tube to Miss May. Or wait, who are you now? Are you still
I'm what the fuck is his name? Ismark.
Ismark? Okay, so Ismark I give the tube to. Let's see, I'm gonna keep the healing one.
Can you use a healer's kit, or would it not be better in the hands of the cleric?
I'm assuming I can't then.
No, unless you.
It's like a proficiency thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
so
that,
I
like
give
these
that to-
four.
Then I give that to Rayne. Also the leather bound book, whatever, the diary, whatever that I can't read. I give
Mhm.
that also to Ismark. The 6 holy waters, I hold on to 2 and give each of the other players 1 of those. 100% keeping that crossbow and the 20 bolts. And the silver short sword. Yeah, I guess, did you already send the list over?
No, I haven't. It's going to take me a while to type out.
Yeah, no worries. When you send it over to me, I'll kind of piece out which ones I give to each person.
The only things you have left are 5 wooden holy symbols. Some garlic, 3 regular steaks, some salt and some holy waters, and then 6 vials of holy water. Holy wafer, 6 vials of holy water, and a steel mirror.
Yes.
And also the weapons.
She said she's eating the weapons.
Well, yeah, the only thing I'm giving out to you guys is what I mentioned, and the holy waters I keep 2, and each of you get 1. Everything else I'm keeping.
Okay. Okay. Send it over to you guys. Nope. Wait, no. Didn't mean to do that. Wrong one. So I'll send it in a second. Ismark, would you like to? I will send you over what is inside your tube. Right. After that, we will head back to Rayne.
Hi.
Rayne, in this little area, which I will review. Oh, the kid's on there now. Kid's gone to bed. Eat. Is a very finely dressed older gentleman. He has black hair which has been swooped back with greys running through it, and his beard, which is quite long, has also greys running through it. He looks at you with quite wise old eyes and he says, I know why you're here, and I know and have something that you desire.
Interesting. I'm Rayne, by the way. And you are?
I am a... sorry, gotta get the right page. I'm Erwin Marketov. You've met my wife already?
Danica, right?
Mm-hmm. And I believe that you are staying here tonight.
You would be correct.
You have also drunk much of my wine tonight.
It served a purpose.
Yes, the idiot told you nothing, I'm guessing.
He wasn't the purpose. Well, keeping him inebriated was the purpose, but he wasn't our goals.
I dare not ask. However, my wine supplies are nearly gone. The next shipment is long overdue. I will give you what you seek if you bring me my wine. The vineyard and winery are a few miles west of here. Just follow the old road and the signs. They will tell you everything. And when you bring it back, I will give you what you desire.
What is it you think I desire?
Something to help you defeat the devil.
Who says I'm here to defeat the devil?
I have my ways.
Okay.
I know that you have arrived here with Vistani. I know that you have traveled far from your home to get here. And if you are here to help defeat the devil, then I will give you what you desire. But first, you must help me.
Alright, I'll have to talk to my group, of course. And we have other matters we are currently working on besides devil slaying. Were you familiar with a man named Ismark at all?
The Burgermeister of Baravia's son? Yes. He used to come here much as a child. Little weedy thing.
Yeah, he's quite the lesser of a man. But he said there was a place that could be a safe haven here, and we're looking for that if you have any information.
This place used to be very safe, but ever since the Burgermeister became obsessed with these festivals, he believes they ward off Strahd, but I do not believe so. They are a waste of time and money.
Good to know. Is there anything else?
But beware of the lady
of Watcher. She is not one to be trusted.
Yeah, we met her little scamp earlier. Anybody who sends something like that to follow people, not exactly earning a lot of trust.
No. But be safe.
All
You
right.
bring the wine, I will give you what you seek.
We'll let you know.
May you sleep well.
No, you as well.
Strahd not watch over you.
May what?
Strahd not watch over you.
May the Moonweaver watch over you.
He tips his head. He goes back to cleaning glasses and stuff.
I'll venture back out to the bar area, kind of see no one's around, and then kind of go, huh. Do I see the way to rooms or anything?
You can see the barkeep, Danica,
Mhm.
behind. She's kind of just polishing up a few of the glasses and stuff. She's putting the last bits away. You can see that she's been lifting up the barrels, which are now completely empty, and removing the spigots from them. And she looks over you and goes, "Your friends have already gone to bed. They here," and she hands you over the key to the other room, and goes, "I might have put them all in the larger room, I'm afraid. There's only one room left.
Okay.
But upstairs, to your right.
Thank you
You
very
sleep
much.
well."
I thank her and head upstairs.
Real quick perception roll for me.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Guidance. Ooh. That is a 28.
28. As you go up the stairs, you can hear little talons against wood. And as you look up, there are 3 ravens just watching down at you. One swoops down to the banister and peers up at you.
I kind of look at them and just kind of do that little head tilt and go, "So, are you the friendly ravens or the cursed ravens?"
It looks at you, and as soon as you tilt your head, it copies you.
I hold my arm out.
Roll animal handling.
I have no idea what my animal handling is. Oh, it's actually
As long
not
as you don't set
terrible.
it on fire, I think it'll be better than the last time.
That is a 19.
19. This raven hops onto your arm, looks at you, tilts its head some more, chitters a little bit.
Can I pet it?
Yeah.
All right.
And it bows its head.
Does it seem like it's being quite nice to me? Do I get any weird, creepy vibes off of it?
Roll perception.
Guidance. Cocked. There we go. That is 25.
25. This raven seems to give off like a nice, quite friendly aura. It doesn't seem hostile towards you. It seems like it wants to be your friend.
Oh, I guess you're one of the lucky ravens. And I'll, with it on my arm, just start walking towards the room. Just kind of making head movements back at it.
It just continues to mimic you.
I'll see if I can... I'll pull out some rations and crumble them. And I kind of just hold it out to it as well.
It kind of starts pecking at them. And after it's finished, it looks at you one more time, tilts its head, and flies back up to the rafters.
Okay. I head upstairs and look for the others.
At the moment, they are all gathered in the quite large room. There seems to be a bit of loot scattered around.
I pop my head in and relay the information about how the inn own the husband of the inn. I don't know if he's the owner or not. He's the husband of the bartender, Danica, and he is Erwin. And he said if we bring him or help his shipment of wine get here that we depleted, keeping what's his nuts distracted, he's got something that could help us in our bigger adventure of taking down the demon that looks over these lands. But they seem quite helpful in have some information of the town, relay all this information about the currency and how it works here, How the ravens, there are cursed ravens and good luck ravens. I have a feeling we've been followed by both types. And yeah, I'll pass that along to them.
Any clue where Rayna should be going in this safe haven?
Not really. Talking to the husband, he said this place once was safe, but the current Burger King has made this place a little,
Oh yeah, he's gone Fruit Loop
yeah,
apparently.
he's made it a little bit Fruit Loop, so it's not as safe here as it once was. He said he knew of Ismar, and he came here quite a lot when he was a child, so maybe he just remembers it being safe when he was a kid and not in its current strafe.
Well, Rayna, what do you want to do? Because this is where your brother wanted you to go.
I trust Ismark's whatever his plan was.
Well, we could probably keep her here with us for now until we find a for sure safe place. If we're getting the wine, maybe it's in the direction of the city she wanted to go that could be safer. I mean, we don't really have a safe place to put her at the moment, so if you don't mind staying with us, or at least within our care, maybe in the inn here when we poke around for some trouble, I think they might keep you safe here, possibly, until we find something better.
If anyone was feeling sticky-fingered and might have some, I don't know, lock picks or something on them, there is a chest in the upper level of the stables that had a padlock on it that might be worth taking a look at, because it looks like someone tried to hide it not very well.
What time of night is it now? Is it like proper late because the bar is closed and everything?
Yeah, it's like dead of night.
Also, that level is full of crows, like there's loads of them.
Ravens.
Blackbirds of some particular type.
Sing in the dead of night.
They weren't very tasty.
Yeah, maybe. So I'm guessing that's a good luck raven, or did you chomp down some cursed raven?
It had red glowing eyes.
They
and
did
it
or
was still
didn't?
alive. It didn't have red glowing eyes.
Oh, cool. So you just chomped down on some good luck ravens.
I didn't kill it. I just held it in my teeth.
With your teeth, yeah. All right. Well, if you want to,
things, I'm like mostly cat.
I noticed. All right. Do you want to lead me to this thing, and I will see what I can do?
I suppose. I mean, the stables might be locked up now, but we can go take a look.
Also, lockpicks.
Also, lockpicks.
All right. So.
So
yeah.
I'll lead the way back to the stables.
Okay, as you guys head back, even more ravens from before have gathered in this stable.
Foxes up there.
There are some on your horses. One of them's on the snoot of Garuga's horse, just like looking at the horse, then looking at you, then looking at the horse, then looking at you.
Are they showing any more animosity towards Duck or me or anything like that, or is it just kind of mild curiosity?
I'm just waving like awkwardly at them all, like, hoping it's not the one that I held.
There is one who glares at you.
I think it was that one.
Right.
As glary as a raven can get.
I'm gonna kind of nudge you, Duck, and I was like, maybe we should give them a little something. And so I put out a little bit of like half a ration and crumble it up and kind of toss it on the ground for them.
Okay. Some of the ravens come down, whilst others just continue to stare at you.
Cool. Sorry. All right. So where is this chest? Where is it?
It's up there.
I'm assuming he
And I'll
points
point
me
up
to
to where it was, because it's.
It was up in the rafters. It was up here.
Oh, so there's some maps I can be looking at. All right. Will I go on up there and pick that lock?
As you touch the chest, the ravens become enraged. And so...
Nothing happened.
Roll initiative?
Yep.
Lol.
Is there a window in our room?
Yes.
Can we hear these shenanigans from outside?
You can just hear a bunch of angry birds at the moment.
If I open my window, on this map, whereabouts are the rooms above these guys? Like where?
The rooms are here.
I was like, I think it's laid out exactly as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where you guys are. This is where they
They're
are.
like a ways away from us.
They're in the stables, but it's attached. It's attached to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be
Are there two
upstairs.
pictures that I don't have? Oh, that's why there are two pictures that I don't have. That's why I didn't have the top picture. All right. So we're in the 4-bed one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go check out my room?
Yeah.
I rolled a 21.
21. Give me una momentum. Sorry.
I think in this instance we should probably just leave it and run.
We just had to roll initiative, so are you telling me that? Well, I rolled a 20, so.
Okay.
What happens first? I don't know if you're gonna have a chance to tell me all that.
Buck is down below, and Anne is up top. There we go. Okay, sorry. I just quickly sort this out. So sorry. What did you roll? 20?
Yes.
And what did you roll, James?
21.
21? Okay. So this swarm of ravens is incredibly agitated by you guys touching this box. They are not pleased whatsoever. And first up will be the ravens. And they are going to try and attack. It's going to be this one, and they're going to try and attack Anne. Because Anne is the one who touched the box.
No touching, no touching.
Not touchy, not touchy. Where is it? They're going to try and attack you with their beaks.
Okay.
That was a nat 20, I'm afraid.
Ow!
I will... You gonna show it?
Your tray is full of crumbs.
I know. It's a crummy tray. Right, and then that is... 1, 2, 6. That is 9 points of pecking damage. It's piercing.
Ow.
Poke.
Okay. Up next will be Duck.
I can't even see myself.
Scroll down.
Oh. You're downstairs. You're there.
I'm downstairs?
You're on the lower map.
Did you go up or did you go downstairs? Would you stay down?
Yeah, did you come up? You're still on the ground, right?
Oh, I'm still on the ground. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, maybe to an actual square.
And I can't move myself either.
Okay, oh, for goodness sake. Why you do this? Why you do this stupid thing? There we go. Seconds. I sorted this out earlier, and for some reason now it went back to being a butt. There you go.
There we go. I'll move a step closer to the door, and I will call up that maybe we should go.
Is that all you're doing on your action?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Who's next?
You're lucky. You're up next.
Okay. I'm going to pull out the that raven thing with the diamond in the middle, and just kind of hold it up, and use my cunning action to disengage and dash the fuck out of there.
Your bonus action to disengage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, cunning action. Okay, that's fine. How far are you gonna yeet?
As far as I can. So, how many squares is it that I can dash? Was it 6?
Well, you can use your movement as well. So dash will be your whatever you how far you can run. So probably 30 feet of movement, and each square is worth 5.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get down and get out if I can. Sorry, I'm so close up on the camera here. I'm trying to see. Yeah, however, whatever square I can get out, as far as I can get, I'm gonna get towards the door. And is there any reaction to the amulet thing that I'm holding up with the raven?
Pissed at you.
Nope, still just pissed. Cool.
Okay. Basically, because you guys are yeeting, the ravens are gonna try and come after you. So actually, no, it's wrong.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, God, I made them fat.
Oh,
Oh,
Make them wide ravens.
Becky made a chunky raven.
Sorry, it's gonna be this one which goes, and then the rest will begin to follow. Okay, next is the top one, so he'll also move down. Duck, what would you like to do?
Duck is going to use his feline agility, which doubles my movement speed for a turn. And I'm gonna yeet. So that's in my dash. That's 120 feet of movement. I'm running back to the room.
Yeah, pretty much. You're pretty much back at the room. It's okay. What happens basically next is the fact that the ravens burst out of this barn in this flurry, and they take off into the night sky, look up to where you guys are, and just slowly begin to go back into the barn, back onto their perches. Okay, you're out of initiative for now.
Go check out a trunk, you said. It'll be fine, you said. Why did you have to attack those ravens?
I think the place was full of those things. I didn't know they were going to react. They've been nice so far. Apart from the one I kicked a little
Didn't
bit.
you try to bite one?
Well, not bite, hold.
Carry one like a bab.
Mm-hmm. All right, so is everybody back in the room?
He didn't invite a swarm when he did that, so.
Yeah. Everybody's in the room, right? Still in the room?
Yeah, I think everyone's now in the room, and it's probably bedtime now.
Yes, I hurt a lot. I will tell the tale of our complete misfire of a adventure, and I'm gonna go the fuck to sleep. So I will take the last watch though, but I need to sleep.
You're in an inn. You don't need to take a watch.
Okay.
So.
Well, I will then spend an hour before going to sleep to get my lady back.
Okay. And the spot next to you starts to glimmer, and it's like vibrating faster and faster, and poof, this ball of white feathers just goes.
Hi, baby girl.
She looks kind of like stunned of what the fuck happened. Where the fuck am I?
I just pet her and just happy that she's back, and then
she slowly does that bird thing where like their feathers just slowly start rising as she poofs.
Yeah.
She seems quite content and just is a bit shook. But otherwise, she's pretty good.
Okay.
Is everyone else going to sleep?
I'm gonna suggest that Anon and Irina take the 2-bedroom.
Okay.
Irina as Irina, and maybe her Anon as the brother. Just so we still have eyes on her, and then I'm gonna go check out my room.
Oh. So,
Alright,
blah blah blah.
Or I'm assuming that's my room, because I got 3 rooms, didn't I?
Yes, my bad. I forgot to uncover the last room. Beep. Looks identical, funnily enough.
I figure.
Who else have we got to get out?
Yeah. I can't clicky click.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I did them the other day, and they seemed fine, but now they're being butts.
But yeah, I just want to be in there. And is that are those windows, I assume?
Yes.
Start of the night, I'll do some prayers to the Moonweaver. I'll take my little 4-hour meditation, towards the end of the night. But I'll take a few hours as well to just kind of watch out over the town to see if there's any crazy spookiness or beasties that are mucking about like there was in the other village.
Okay. So I'm guessing the rest of you are sleeping. Cat, Duck, are you curled up like in a little ball, or how does Duck sleep?
on his back, spread eagled.
Garuga, because these beds are usually for human sized and everything, your feet do stick off the edge a little bit. The blanket's a little bit too short. You got a little bit of cold toesies. And your little burb just sits on the headrest, watching out whilst you sleep. Yeah, the night goes by very peacefully, and slowly but surely the sun covered behind clouds begins to rise. Rayne, you do notice that the little shitbag who was following beforehand is looking up at the window of you guys and kind of trying to be inconspicuous, and runs away as soon as he notices that you're staring down at him. And we'll end it there.
Okay. And that was the only thing happening during the night? Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Woo! You guys have got through every single thing I planned. Holy crap.
So what?
Well done, Becky.
You guys did every little thing I planned.
Did we? Because we didn't check out the
Is that what you want me to do with the tiger?
Oh, apart from that. Yeah.
Fisher King.
Apart from that.
Cool. Well,
It was perhaps the only time that Duck has proficiency with like boats and things could have come in handy.
yeah.
But you guys wanted to get to the village, so...
We have precious cargo. Alright, DM, you want to sign us off?
Thank you all for watching. We will hopefully be back next week for session 6 and decide what's going to befall the fate of the town of Valakai.